streaming?
Well, I'm
No,
trying
we
to
are
stream to
on YouTube.
On YouTube is where I'm trying to go. Oh, wait, I think we're gonna go live. Oh, nothing's showing up. Oh, there we are. All right, we should be on. Although I've done no editing, so it's probably not great.
Do people chat on YouTube also, like they
Yes.
do on Twitch?
Yep. I mean, if someone's watching this live,
nobody's been watching. I kind of keep an eye on it, but nobody even knows we exist, so I haven't really been watching it. But yes, you can technically talk. All right, now I'm on. So
all right, go to your character sheet.
Yep.
The plus sign.
Yep.
Look under spellcasting.
Yep.
Spell penetration, finally, and by school. That's came in the last update.
Oh. Well, that'll be huge for next round, because we're going to have quite a few casters, actually, and some people that are melee casting, like Tylitha, which I think is going to be perfect for her to kind of get introduced to casting, but be mainly melee.
So without trying too much, my evocation's 8, my illusion is 3, conjuration is 6, enchantment and transmutation 4. Everything else is 3.
Wow. So that's funny in the illusion, though. Wait, so for which build?
So I don't have any illusion items.
Oh,
I haven't done anything for bonus for illusion because I just, like I said, at level 17, I get a +4 illusion item, I think, that I have. But I mean, I'm hitting. It's amazing.
Yeah. So
right now, this build. So right now, the way I have it done right now, he has 3 schools, which is obviously not efficient, right? Because it's evocation, enchantment, and illusion for everything to work at its best. You could accomplish the same with now that you have greater color spray with just evocation and illusion.
Yes.
Drop enchantment. So that's what I might do next one.
For our Reaper one, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Because that'll be good for me to know. Because I'm trying to...
Illusion and evocation, just drop the enchant.
And then do what kind of character, though? Which is still your same character.
Yeah, wizard, 4 spells. Because I'll have 6 SLAs. You'll see today how strong these are.
Okay. And then, just so I can continue on this, I'm trying to make sure that we have a well-rounded build, because as I've been doing some research on doing an all undead build, the downside is going to be if you do too much of one kind, we're going to be disabled on certain quests. So I still
don't have to do those quests.
I agreed, but I still think having a little bit of diversity will be good.
Because we're not role playing, and I mean, there's going to be, as long as there's enough quests to level, then we're fine.
Well, yes, and I'm not trying to take away from any of the strength of the group, nor the fun. But if someone, like for example, I know Darvith said that he liked the range, so I'm still planning on doing a ranged with him, which that does lead to some diversity. So then we'll have a ranged guy, as well as people doing casting range. You are doing your version, and adding the color spray I think is going to be huge. I did want someone to have that. So Kale, I'm going to make a wizard as well. And so the only thing I'm deciding is, right now I have it as Tylitha is going to do conjuration, and Kaltoreth being evocation. That way they can both cast spells.
Wait, why is Cal going to evocation versus... Why not have him go pure Necro or Necro and enchant?
So Necro, the problem with... Well, because he likes more like Warlock. He likes pew, pew, pew. He likes damage spells. He doesn't like...
Insta-kill.
Right. Wait.
Well, I should say I've never done insta-kill, so it's an unknown quantity to me. I don't know if I'll like it.
So I figured he needs a wizard life, and so does Darvith. So I figured I can get them, both of them, still doing what they like to do. So see me, see you. I'm just curious what your thoughts have been. on either what you really like playing and or what were you thinking for the undead character?
I forget when we talked about it initially. I don't think you were here there the night because I think Sears was talking about it, and I mentioned a class that night, but I can't remember what it was. What I thought I was going to play. I have no idea that night, and I can't remember what it was.
Well, good news is you get to pick.
I just kind of fill in what else everybody is not
Well,
going to be.
I know that you like this character. You kind of changed up, and then you took on a healing one, and you said you've done it healing for voodoo. And if that's something you really like, it's very easy to set up in that group. It would just be doing more of the undead healing. Constantly keeping your aura up, doing the blast to heal people. If that's what you really like, I don't think we necessarily need that. If you're like, yeah, I'd rather try something else.
Ooh. Look, somebody got drained.
Yeah, he's.
What are you like, level 1 right now?
I got petrified.
So I did
see if I
do
can't clear you there.
a little bit of Night Revels. I forget what day it was. I think it was last weekend. Solo, and this character it's just so slow. It was 20 plus minutes.
How many levels?
Ooh, jeez.
8.
Daggone.
So it's funny that you should say that. So that's one of the things I was concerned about for this group, but it turns out, even though it doesn't say it in the description, I've been doing a lot of research. As long as we all stay in our undead shrouds, we will not have to worry about negative levels. Because I am worrying about not having a cleric and not dealing with some restorations, but it doesn't look like we'll need restorations.
We could always get potions of restoration.
Right. And I'm going to work out people getting high UMDs, because that's going to be the only way we can raise ourselves is scrolls. Oh, before we get started, so today, I don't know if anybody, this probably goes more for Darvith and Cirrus, but today I went to the liquor store and ended up picking up a bourbon and paid a little bit more for one. I want to see if you guys have heard of it. It's a Jefferson's Reserve.
That you won't go wrong with that.
Oh, I got petrified again, really?
Well, so what I did was, it wasn't just normal Jefferson. I had to buy the custom barrel, very rare version that was quite expensive, non-chilled, filtered. And I have to say, it's pretty good.
How do you drink it?
Straight up. I'm just drinking it straight. Nothing. Just neat.
Who are you?
I know.
Get a cigar and you dip in it and flick it on your tongue.
Not get crazy, see you.
I do like the cigar dipped in the whiskey, but wait, you would smell whiskey and fall over drunk.
I know. So then, so I literally opened this up and I put it in a glass and I tasted it and I went, "Oh my God, Ange, you got to try this." So I go flying downstairs. I get another glass. I put Maker's Mark in there by itself. I come up. I make her taste that first, and then I said, "Now taste this," just to kind of get the difference. And it's so night and day. It's ridiculous.
That's people said COVID has changed people. We've all had to adapt.
The stream is so much crisper and better looking on YouTube than it is on Twitch.
Well, there's also 2 different streamers. I think we call that user error.
Just the quality.
Yeah, well,
someone's got a new computer. I'm humming along on this 5-year-old clunker. So
I don't think it's the computer.
Same one you had in high school.
I still,
yeah.
I still think it's related to the internet. And I make sure that I connect straight to the Ethernet. I don't even do wireless when we play. I take no chances.
Yeah, I actually do that.
Well, I'm hoping to. I never get to it, but I'm hoping to stream to both YouTube and Brock and Friends all the same. But I just haven't had time to sit down and get that set up. Every weekend I tell myself, all right, this is the weekend I'll get that done, and it never happens. How far along are you, Talitha?
I just got in, so y'all can send me that party invite.
I didn't even see you pop on. So, CMCU, so just like when you do play characters, what do you like? Do you like casting? Do you like melee? Do you like ranged?
I've played MMOs for so long, and I can play any of them. It don't matter. I like everything and anything.
There's nothing that you... Have you played Undead before?
Like a Pellmaster type?
Yeah.
I played the Warlock. I just got done playing Warlock Abyss.
Okay. And with the character, the CMCU that's here in Sarlona doesn't have too many past lives, correct?
No, but I am considering. Thinking about getting ready to bring CMCU over though.
Oh. And is that a full completionist?
Well, class completionist, yeah. He's not a racial completionist.
Yeah.
Not yet.
All right,
That's
so you would
for.
have the DCs then to be able to handle a lot of stuff, though, if you brought that one over. Because if we were going to play Reaper 6-7, you have to have past lives for the DCs. I'm not even setting up Talitha or any of them for that type of DC.
Who's going in and out?
Is it Darvid?
Is he really?
Yeah.
Let me see here.
I think he's having internet issues.
I don't see him going in and out of the game, though. Oh, maybe he is.
No, it's me.
Now
Can you guys
up a little bit.
Can you hear me now?
Well, if you speak very short sentences, yes. But as soon as you go longer, you go out.
Well, that was the issue I had before. It should be fine now.
All right. Well, tell us the story. Tell us about your character.
I already told. I was on time. I already told everyone about
Yeah.
my character.
You were the last one.
You missed that.
Hey, Talitha, you're there?
Yeah.
Hey.
So you can see my character?
Yes.
And that?
Oh my god.
What am I missing?
It's Sparkle!
10 minutes.
It does sparkle, doesn't it?
I need it. You have one too?
We all have it. Surprise!
If only it left rainbow footprints.
How do you know it's
That's on the next hardcore.
And I got the little displacer code. He's a cute little thing.
I did not get it yet because I haven't decided which version I want.
The thing that made it for me, which is always really nice, in the top one, you get the teleporter.
Yeah, I know,
Sparkles.
but
I need it. Sorry.
to me, the money wasn't worth just for that. And you saying the thing about the cosmetics, and I never use cosmetics. So I'm like, do I really need all that?
What teleporter?
The instant teleport to that area.
Bay.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. I technically always carry teleport rods with me. Not that it'll get me directly there, but it usually can get me to a spot that I could get where I need to go. So that doesn't bother me. I'm deciding whether I want that iconic race or not. That's now my deciding factor. And
So what do you get? Let's see. Satyr Bard Hireling and access to the iconic, that could be nice. Cosmetics, no. Displacer base, no. Black Unicorn Mount, no. Instant teleport, yeah. And the +1 Destiny Tome is kind of nice too.
yeah, but I already have all them open, so for me it doesn't matter.
No. It's an extra point you get to spend.
Yes, it makes a big difference in your epic destiny tree.
What do you mean an extra point?
Like,
instead of 24 max, you can spend.
Yep.
I think it's 25.
Oh,
25.
I thought it just connected me on the map to a different...
Nope.
No.
It's an extra point. It's a new thing.
Crap.
For every tree also.
They're sons of boobs. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Well, I think the decision is made.
Well, that was easy.
DDO is officially the devil, so thanks for that. Yeah, I can't, because to me, then I'm jonesing my character if I don't.
Yep.
So
So Talitha, you can get the unicorn for the middle package. You get the black unicorn for the top package. If that's the
Christmas
thing
is
that motivates you.
coming. Early Christmas present.
Someone is asking, can you unlock the iconic later with favor points?
Don't know yet.
We
Can you
don't
look
know.
that? So
Probably, but not yet.
Right. I believe they're going to end up doing something like that. So one of my decisions was whether I wanted that. It turns out that there's no iconic completionist to this point. If they end up opening up that, they will have to find a way to unlock it.
Yeah, but you do get the passive bonuses and then the active bonuses from the iconic. So there's bonuses. You know, there's not a completionist, but there's a bonus for doing the iconics.
Oh, you do get the regular bonus for the iconic, just not the
completionist
one. Absolutely. And actually, I was looking at the iconic bonus, or not the bonus, but playing an iconic for the undead version, because there's using hand wraps in undead with zombie, it offsets the 10% minus. So I considered that, but I'm not going to do it because I know what I want to play. I want to play my strongest character, and that's not it.
Got it.
But I do think that's going to be an interesting twist to playing that character as a monk. And so
Oh, you are going to play a monk?
No. I will not.
Oh.
My strongest character is a straight wizard.
All right, are we ready to start role playing?
I'm ready. Are you guys ready?
I mean, I thought we had been role playing, but maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what we were doing.
Everyone knows Night Rebels.
All right, so where we left off, you guys defeated those druids that ambushed you because you guys basically raided the manufacturing facility where they were making the poison wine. And in that process, you killed some druids, but a bunch of them took off. And then as you guys were walking around outside trying to figure out what you're doing with life, you got ambushed by at least some of those druids, and eventually defeated them. And that's basically where we left off.
So, help remind me. Did we? So we went in. We went in to. We were debating about going in and fighting the great beast. We decided not to do that because we're going to say let people say sacrifice. If they want to sacrifice themselves, let them, and that keeps the great dark beast thing away.
Yeah.
Then we saw people poisoning, some druids who were poisoning, so that's why we went in. So we never actually made it to the great dark beast. We just found the druids that were poisoning the well and stopped them, in theory.
Oh, shit.
Right.
And Jimmy came with us, and Jimmy was our tester, canary in the mind, and he was
The
fine.
canary, yep.
Right.
But Jimmy's still with us.
Jimmy's still with
So
you.
far.
For now.
So now, basically, we stopped the druids from poisoning.
Correct.
Well,
We were
to our
the-
knowledge, we think that we did that.
I thought we were also taking the barrels. Is that?
Yeah, we were going to go poison the minotaurs. Is what our plan was. So we have a bunch of barrels we were bringing to the minotaurs, and we were going to do a toast and get them to drink and kill the minotaurs because they were on our island or something.
Yeah, the problem was that in your escape from the bar, when you were being chased, you were going through the secret passages where you extinguished the candles behind you, so that making it you don't know your path back necessarily.
Oh, that's right. That's how we ended. We just didn't know the
Right.
path back.
That's
My
when we got
ranger
ambushed.
abilities got us back to that one area where we kind of
The safe room.
the safe room, right? But then there's no evidence on where we go from there.
yeah, there's like just a series of labyrinth of tunnels which you can't make heads or tails of because that's the purpose of them.
Is there anybody around?
Trying to remember if you killed both of the druids that were with you or just one of them.
I
We
mean,
took them
knowing
all
this
out.
party, we killed everybody
Of course
What's
we
that?
would.
without
Yeah.
asking questions.
Okay, then in that case, there's no one around.
I mean, wouldn't we be able to follow the dead bodies backwards to
I think
find
we
our way
tried that
out?
the last time.
Yeah, but there's no dead bodies in the tunnels with the candles.
Okay, gotcha. These guys are gonna kill me.
Which part are you on? The middle part?
Yeah. Yeah, we probably should get out of this so we can actually roleplay
Roleplay?
real.
Yeah.
I mean, I could role play and do this at the same time.
No, nobody can because
No,
everybody
no
just
one's
went quiet.
role-playing.
So, all right, we finished
Oh.
this area, finish out.
Honest is trying to figure out what to do.
I like how you said finish out and everyone continued on in the
Yes,
quest.
that's exactly what just happened.
I'm like just watching everyone continue to run, not towards the exit.
Oh, I thought the exit was up here.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
if we're not in a role-playing mood and we just want to night revel, I'm fine with that. We can pick up next week. I mean, if we're not in the mood, we're not in the mood. We're a half hour in and we haven't started role-playing yet. If that's just where it's at, that's fine.
Is there something you're going for now? I thought you looked at it
No.
and went, you're kind of done.
Yeah, no, I'm not too excited about night revels this year. I'm just saying that if we're not in the mood for role playing, there's no point in forcing it. 'Cause then it's just
You're
shitty-
legit
then it's just
saying
shitty
it,
role-playing.
not
You're
joking
not too
around.
excited about Night Rebels? Who are you?
I know.
Those daggers really are good, though. I mean, I
But I
don't think
have
we've played.
every level of those daggers.
He has everything.
Oh,
no, I'm
you
in the,
have those daggers.
all right, back to the role play. I'm definitely want to role play. It's just it's at one of those points where it's hard because it's like no idea what to do.
Right.
So,
And
all
we
right.
can't go. Can we go further on in the direction that we were going, or basically killing those druids, and then we're kind of there's like that's where that tunnel ends.
Well, the druid. So the druid, the manufactory is above ground, right? It's like it's a whole like vineyard. They're growing their grapes there. They're making the wine. It's a whole like compound area, and there's like a path that leads to that area. So,
I mean, so we could go explore up there and see if we can kind of get our bearings of where we're at. But we're on Pineapple. We're on a whole different plane, right? We went through a portal.
Yeah,
Okay.
I forgot about that.
We went through a portal. Well, we sent Jimmy through a portal, then we went through a portal.
Right, we guinea pigged him through first.
Yeah, I'm not walking through no just random portals.
Right.
So, hey Jimmy,
he's like, yeah.
you were making friends with people here. Where do we go?
It's like, well, where are you guys trying to go? What are you trying
We
to
want to
do?
get back to the island so we can tell everyone about the amazing sacrifices you've made.
Oh. Well, then we got to get back to that portal, right?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I don't know. Maybe we need to find some people that know like their way around here.
Do you know those people?
No, but I think that if we just keep walking on this road, it'll probably lead somewhere.
That, Jimmy, is pretty damn wise. You are a smart man. Let's go, Jimmy. You lead the way.
So I turn to Drac. You know, in the past, you've put up your own portals that got us back to the beginning of places. What do you think would happen if you cast something like that?
Well, I don't know. I haven't tried that in this plane, so sometimes magic works different in different places, but that usually works over short distances. So for all I know, that's going to take us back to the safe house.
Wait, we're at the safe house.
Oh, I thought we were walking down the road.
Oh.
Yeah, Jimmy said to walk. We were walking.
Oh, I see. Okay.
At least I'm walking behind Jimmy.
Yeah, I'm not staying by myself. If we left, then I would be with you.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, usually that spell will take me short distances.
Okay.
And usually it's places where I've already been, which technically we've been at the portal, but usually it's somewhere I've been very recently. So I don't know what would happen if we walked through that, if we did that.
Got it.
Hey, Jimmy, you know what your buddy Drek here?
Like, yeah?
He's got something epic for you to try.
What's that?
No, man. It is next level adventure combined with next level sacrifice. It's like it's a whole. You already went through, man. You're already on the other side of the looking glass. This will take you to a whole new level. This is something people dream when it comes to sacrifices. This is beyond what people even dream of being capable to do.
So, wow. I thought we already did the sacrifices. I thought.
Yeah, you achieved that. You are. This is the next level. Like you ran a mile. You're not done. Now you run 2 miles.
Yeah, 2 miles. So what do I need to do?
Drek, set my boy up here.
Drek's like, okay. He spits his hands and casts the dimension door. Jimmy's kind of looking a little nervous.
Jimmy.
I gotta go through that?
That's it. No. You don't gotta run through that. You gotta go through that. You gotta run through that. You gotta own that. You go through like the boss that you are.
Okay, like a boss.
That's right.
And Jimmy
And you have to
through.
say Leroy Jenkins when you do it.
And Leroy runs through, and Jimmy runs through.
And he's gone.
And we lost.
And now we've lost another one.
This is why we don't have friends.
Just like high school.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Does he come back at all? What happens?
He's gone.
Right. That's the problem with that kind of thing is you don't know where he goes. You guys had him go run in. He could be safely where we want to be, or he could be...
I'm sorry. Did you have a better plan? You can sit around and criticize my plan all you want.
Well,
all I know is Jimmy went through the door.
Yes, he did. And
That's
now
it.
we're one less person in case we get into a fight. So, good move.
I mean, no offense, Jimmy wasn't really doing much.
Well, he was a sacrificial lamb, and we sacrificed him for pointless measures, because him being
we no
somewhere
longer
where
have
we're not,
Hillary.
it doesn't help us.
Well,
Sorry, your plan is to stand here, so that's going to get us far.
do we walk through?
No, I'm going to continue down the path Jimmy was walking. I don't know what happened to him. I'm not going to stick my neck in there. Chances are he's fine somewhere else. Chances are he's dead.
Well, which one's which? Higher chances he's alive, higher chances he's dead?
It
I mean,
doesn't matter at this point.
We've used that portal before, though. We've always been fine.
So I continue walking.
Yeah, I'm going to continue walking. There's no point in dividing up more. That would just be foolish. We're going to all die here, like a scary movie. All dividing up.
Don't open the door.
Exactly. I'll be right back. I hear something. No. We're best in numbers. Now, DM, we do still have on, like, we still look like the locals, right? Like, we're not standing out. We still look drab, and so we're not necessarily drawing attention, but there's just nobody around.
Right. You guys are like in.
Are there people around?
No, there's no one around. I mean, you're in the middle of a forest on a road. And the only place that people, nearby, like really close by where there would be people, would be the winery area. But, you guys, you fixed that. So, so there's no one around in your immediate vicinity.
All right, I'm walking.
I'm walking.
I'm walking.
Same.
Sure.
We're off to see the wizard.
All right. So you guys are walking, I would say, probably for about half a day.
Oh, my goodness.
And you start to see, you see someone on the road just kind of carrying a handcart walking towards you, and he sees you and just puts his head down and just keeps on going. And
Does he pass us? Does he like come in the opposite direction?
yeah, he's coming towards you guys. He hasn't passed you just yet, but he intends on passing you, and it's pretty clear he's trying to avoid eye contact and just not interact with anyone.
What is his? Are his clothes similar to ours, or are they nicer?
No, it's garbage. It's just it looks like he's barely staying on. Old clothes that's been stitched together repeatedly.
All right.
What's he carrying again? Sorry.
He's pulling a cart.
What's in the cart? Can we tell?
No, whatever it is, it's covered, like by cloth. But could be vegetables, could be some goods,
Could be Pete.
could be feet.
As we get close enough to be able to talk, without having to fully shout and draw too much attention to us from off the path, I'll go. Hello, good sir. Nice day we're having here.
He just looks at you and he goes, "Don't want no trouble. I don't have no wealth. I'm just moving along."
No, you're not going to find trouble here, sir.
Okay, that's good. I'm just moving along then. It's a long path to the next town,
Where would you be kind enough to tell us where this path leads? The direction we're headed?
Well, there's the town maybe about an hour's walk from here, that's where I came from. Well, what's left of the town, but there's still people there.
What do you mean what's left?
Well, the witch is there now, and she ruined about a quarter of the town, so you might want to stay away from the witch, but the rest of the town's okay. Be careful around the witch.
What where are you headed then? Were you passing through that town, or are you from that town?
No, I'm from that town. I'm hoping to sell some of these goods to those weird druids at the winery. Sometimes they'll buy some cups from me.
Is that what you're selling in there?
Nah, just some wooden cups and a plate and just some stuff that I carved. try to make enough money to eat.
Where are these druids from? Which druids are we talking about?
He's talking about the pineapples. He's talking about the druids we just killed.
He's talking about the.
No, I was role playing that still because I want.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
I'm pineapple. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, there's some druids that in the woods here, and they have some type of winery or vineyard or something. They're making. Looks real nice. You know, they're growing some grapes and looks like they're making some wine, though they don't sell any of that to us. But that's none of my business.
Yeah, they might be out of the wine business. I heard rumors that they are looking for something else.
I heard they packed up and they left.
So it sounds like, though, that you somewhat know your way around here. We're actually looking for a portal, and I kind of described the portal that we came in on.
Portal? I don't know any portal like that. That sounds like witchcraft. Are you guys witches? We don't want nothing to do with witches. We already have a witch.
Yeah.
I think you can only have one witch in a town.
Correct. Yeah, we're definitely not witches. So you've not seen a portal like that?
No. Where is this portal of yours?
Well, that's what I was going to ask you.
Wow. You know, that witch, she's got a flying hut. Maybe you can ask her, and maybe she'll leave with you, and you guys can never come back, and that'll be a good day. No offense to you. No offense to you, but we just want to get rid of this witch, you know?
I can tell.
How bad do you want to get rid of this witch?
No, I'll give you a wooden plate and a wooden cup for it.
Wood.
Hand carved.
I was thinking something else.
I don't have much else, you know? Could give you the blanket that's covering my car. I need my car, otherwise I'll go hungry. I won't be able to sell anything.
Well, what were you going to sell to the wine?
I'm hoping that they buy some of these wooden cups and wooden plates. Sometimes they'll buy some, you know?
And there's nothing magical about them?
No. Magic? You're interested in magic? What are you, some kind of witch? We already have a witch, you know.
How much
town, I think that's a rule.
How much do you think your cart's worth?
So it's worth my life. I'll die in the winter if I don't have a car. I can't sell anything if I don't have my car, and can't eat.
Right, but if someone wanted to buy your cart, how much do you think it's worth?
Well, I suppose, you know, if I had 10 gold, I could buy another cart.
I give him 20 gold. Take his cart.
Yeah. Good days to you. This will feed my family for a long time. Thank you.
Before you take off, how much do you think the town would want that witch gone? If we were to go into town and take care of that witch, what do you think we can get out of it?
Well, I'll tell you what, they'd probably give you everything they could spare. I mean, almost all the economic activity stopped in the town since she came, and she leveled about a quarter of the city when she arrived, and no one wants to come there. So, you know, yeah, I don't know. We're a poor town. We'll give you, I don't know how much gold the town has. I don't have much. I don't suppose many other people have much. All I got is this 20 gold, and it'd be a shame if I have to give that back to you now. But I guess I could give you the 10, and then maybe some other people have some gold, and then there's a few other wooden carts, and there's at least 4 horses. A weird guy selling beets comes down here every other month, but we got some beets, and then some pitchforks. We definitely got some farm tools. And some pigs. We got some pigs too that weren't massacred. So give you some food, some farm utensils, Fargonaut called it. Some farm utensils, and maybe another cart or two and some horses to pull the cart. Maybe, I don't know. I can't speak for the town. I'm not the mayor. Well, you guys aren't mayors either. You can only have one mayor per town.
Where is the mayor?
In town.
How far is this town?
About taking care of the switch.
What? I'm sorry, CBC. What'd you say?
I said maybe we should go talk to him, see about taking care of the switch.
Yeah, he's probably a better person to talk to.
Maybe he's got something for us.
What the hell do I know? I don't even have a cart anymore.
You have 20 gold.
I do. And I thank you for it. Well, I'm heading back to town now. If you guys want to join me, it's about an hour's walk. I just left.
Well, guys, it's clear that this is not the way. So he's heading towards the area that we just were, and he's coming from an area that is not where the portal is. So we can go to town
Right, but
and
now-
see if other people
but
know
now-
what we're talking about, or we can head in another direction. But this
Hey,
is
either
clearly
way.
not the way.
We now have a cart that can carry the booze to the Minotaurs.
And we have, we take the witch and, snap neck, and then we have a flying house or something. And then we go wherever the hell we want and avoid these peasants and their stench.
Hey, so which way's the witch?
And then in town down the road. Just the way I'm going.
Why are you heading to the witch if you are scared of her?
No, I'm heading back to town because that's where I live. She's
How
in
do
one
you know
quarter of the
she's a
town.
bitch?
Why would you build a town around a witch?
We didn't. We built a town, and then the witch landed her hut in our town and destroyed about a quarter of it. But you can't just pick up a town and leave it, That sounds like witchcraft. What are you, some kind of witch? We already have one. Can't have more than one witch in a town. That's not legal.
How do you know she is a witch?
Well, she looks like a witch.
Do I look like a witch to you?
No, but I don't know much about witches.
Well, then
How do you know she's a witch?
Yeah, she cackles, and she's got a long nose and warts and all, and
She had wart.
black cat, and the broom, and
Does she float on water?
Yeah, what happens if you spill water on her?
she's. Got no trouble. Might be right on the skin now. She's made out of wood.
She turned me into a newt.
Why do you dislike the witch so much?
Well, she destroyed a quarter of our town, and she tries to eat children. And her, at one point she built a house out of gingerbread, and that was pretty weird. And we thought, wow, that's delicious, until we realized she was trying to take kids and put them into an oven. That's not very nice, and that's not very neighborly.
Well, maybe you weren't being able to her. I don't know if I believe you. I think maybe there's a witch there. I think you might have gotten this wrong on this.
Well, what do you think she is then?
I think she might be your best friend, and I cast suggestion on him.
Having enchantment and being evil is awesome.
I know.
All right, yeah, he's an idiot, so you're gonna have no problem. So
That'd be
You-
awesome if he's just pretending to be an idiot, but he's really Fizbin Dantalus or Fizbin.
She might be the best friend you've ever had. In fact, you might want to spend all your time with that witch.
All right, let me read what suggestion does.
Hey, Pineapple, while you're looking that up real quick. Hey, I got a question. So at this pumpkin where you can buy goods and stuff, You actually don't have to have the ingredients on you for some reason. Is that the same for you all? If they're like in your bank or
Really?
yeah, because
No.
I have nothing on me, nothing.
No.
But
Are
yeah,
they
when
in
I
your
click,
ingredients bag?
huh?
Are they in your ingredients bag?
No, they're in my bank shared slot. I have nothing in any of my bags. That's why they're completely empty. But yet I can still select something from this pumpkin. I didn't know if it did the same thing for you, but you all probably got ingredients on you because you've been in there.
Yeah, I have a ton of stuff.
That'd be pretty cool if that's true. They'll say you
I haven't farmed revels with this guy. That's what I'm saying. And other than when we did it the other day, when we did those places, but I don't have all this stuff. Not all.
I think
this.
I think you can scroll through and see what it costs to buy everything. But if you actually double click on an item, you'll get a bunch of question marks.
No, I don't have question marks for anything. This is actually showing like 2,679 chocolates, 207 almonds. I don't have that on this guy. That's crazy. Huh. Anyways, unpineapple. I was just curious.
Well, I have this friend in town. She's a witch. Maybe she can help you.
Why don't you go? You should go talk to your witch. If she's a good friend of yours, why don't you go and introduce us?
Well, yeah, you guys are real nice. Why don't you come with me? I'm going to visit my friend, the witch.
I love that idea. Why don't you go on? We'll follow you from back here.
Well, all right then. He turns around and starts walking back to town.
I think you like her so much. You should walk a little faster.
Yeah, you're right. Haven't seen her in a long time.
Yeah, that she's probably worried about you. You don't want to worry your friend.
He's taking a pretty fast clip back into town.
All right, I follow.
Follow.
All right.
Yeah.
So, he's you get to the town, and it's a small. I mean, town is an overstatement. It's like a village with like thatch roof houses and farms and just maybe a population of a couple hundred. But what you notice is that it's not a particularly big town, but in the northwest corner of the town, it just looks like a bunch of buildings were knocked over or knocked down, and kind of in the center, ground zero of all them knocking down, there's a big hut standing on chicken feet. He goes, "Oh, I don't even know how to get in, but I've never been inside her hut. I suppose I should wait for her to come out. That'd be awfully rude for me to go in."
Why don't you knock on the door?
Well,
You know what? I bet you if you told her how much you appreciated her, she'd let you in.
he climbs up one of the chicken legs and knocks on the door, and door opens. You see an arm come out and like yank him in.
Feisty.
And door shuts behind him.
Nice.
Smoke comes out the top of the chimney.
Music starts playing in the background. Well, I guess we found the witch. I don't know how that's helping us.
Are we going to Reaver's Bane?
Yeah, Raven's Bane, yes.
Where's that?
It's Von Richten's tower
Oh.
in Barovia.
Barovia.
While we're loading in, I've been watching because I saw your Uhtred reference. I've been watching on Netflix. They have the 2 seasons of MTV's the Shannara Chronicles.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
I saw one of those.
You know, it's a little MTV-ish, but the way they handle fighters, rogues, clerics, magic is actually pretty well done.
Is the second season newer or no?
There's only 2. It got canceled after that.
Okay, then I've seen it all then.
How do I get there? The Blood on the Vine Tavern again? Sorry.
Either the taverns, and then you teleport from the tavern to Von Richten's
Okay.
tower. And then once you go to Von Richten's, then you go to the ruins of Berez.
Whoops. It was funny you said gingerbread man. I think I listened to Strim Tom the other day. Wasn't watching the video, but I think he was in one of the new quests and there's a gingerbread man in it or something.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah.
Axel gave the new quests pretty high ratings.
I went over there just to look at the Displacer Beast. I went in one of the quests just to look to see what they look like, and then that was it. I didn't do anything else.
Well, this weekend I'll end up. So I'm assuming then, not that we're doing epic on this character's on the next one, but you get access to the extra epic destiny point right away.
Once you hit 20.
Yes.
So you get
right.
the tome. You can't use it until 20.
Right. So then once you use it, then it's there for every time you go. So
Yeah.
that's huge.
It's like an enhancement, you know, when you get the enhancement bonus.
Yeah, it's still huge. And that'll come in handy for Reaper.
Oh, I don't have this. I'm red boxing this. Is it because I didn't talk to the one person the one time?
Well, there's a guy right outside you can talk to.
Oh.
Like literally right.
You missed something earlier than
Yeah, that's what I thought.
if he didn't have a goblet over his head, then do you remember if he had one?
I didn't see anything. That's why I didn't talk to anyone.
So I assume, DM, this is the walk to the hut?
Yes. This miserable, horrible town.
So our guy ran ahead because I told him to run. Right?
Yes.
Man, that's a tough Reaper. There we go.
It's odd having a ton that has
Another
that
Reaper.
have heads on them.
Pineapple, I have been doing some reading on Reapers, and I'm going to recommend as we get closer to playing the characters that everybody reads up on, there's some nice beginner Reaper videos. There's definitely some good ideas.
Are they
That's a
videos
good
or
idea.
are we reading up on something?
Fighting them in the ice storm the wizard cast for you. That's a good idea.
That was one of them, yes.
I mean, we're on R3 and it just, look how easy they're going down Flander. Man, another Reaper.
Well, we're R3.
Oh, dogs.
Howlers, yeah, be careful with these. They will one shot you.
More of them coming. What kind of town is this?
Not a welcoming town.
I don't think any towns are going to be very welcoming here.
Why, we looked apart.
We look what part?
Like the regular folk.
Howler's behind us.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of action.
I tied up my
Ooh.
my horse and buggy at the beginning of town. My horse and carriage.
What am I doing?
Huh.
Anybody see where he went to the?
So he climbed up one of the chicken legs and went into the door, or got pulled into the door, you should say more accurately.
How did you run through all this stuff?
He's a townie. They recognize him.
So does this seem like this is more the townspeople coming after us?
No. So this
Or like-
starts after he makes it into the door.
Okay, so it's almost like it's a special force coming from the witch's tower.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so pineapple. Now I see what Cirrus is talking about, and yeah, that's gonna be nice.
I mean, look at the kill. Like I run past, get a whole bunch of aggro in front of me because it's a cone-shaped SLA,
Right,
and then done.
right. Well, that time, the last two big fights I paid attention to, where I could actually see in front of me, and yeah, by the time I hit my bird to blind, they were dead.
Dogs.
Howlers.
And as an SLA.
Right. Yeah, well, like you said, it's probably going to be nerfed. So I think doing it, that's why I want us to do it the next round before
Yep.
it does get nerfed. So
Don't say that on the stream.
that'll be edited.
Like I
Just enchant them and tell them that they didn't hear anything.
I started thinking pineapple. Since we're on pineapple, I just want to say quickly. I started thinking about this more. I'm like, well, wait a minute. I'm evil. Like, I want to start having some fun with this.
Yes. Yes, evil enchantment really is the best.
Like, what I was really going to have him do is I wanted him to run himself to death. But
Only if we can take bets though on how long it takes.
Knowing the DM, he'll be like, yep, he died. I don't know how long it took, but he's dead.
What?
All right, so all these creatures that are killing us, or at least attacking us, they're not really in conversation mode, or
No, they're like monsters.
they're
coming
monsters,
out
right? That's what I
from,
thought. Like you said, they're not the townspeople attacking.
Right.
we missed
All right,
something.
We're splitting up.
There's a person to free.
There's a scarecrow back here. He's just wandering around.
Yeah, he's going to go down shortly. Oh, I see a bad guy. Really not so nice.
No, we were the bad guys.
Oh, it worked. Pineapple. My bird just took him out.
I saw that.
He was full health and went to no health.
It's like a new high
death,
score.
death from above doesn't usually. It hasn't been hitting very well. But that worked.
So foggy up here.
I think there's a ghost we have to talk to over there. Laszlo? Someone's got to talk to Laszlo. No? No one wants to talk to Laszlo?
Where's Laszlo?
Have we found to find him?
The dude back there, I already talked to him. Was an optional thing.
I spoke to Laszlo.
Anything we should know?
Let me see here. I didn't actually read anything he had to say. Nah, doesn't look like any useful information. He was just whining about his core
So
woes.
Fury.
There's a lot more scarecrows coming.
Ooh.
You're behind me.
Yeah, I was waiting for Drek to finish talking to that guy. I didn't want to leave him back there by himself.
Huh?
I don't understand why it wasn't healing you. I cast 3 heal spells on you and your health did not go up.
Where is she?
Made another Reaper. Whoever this witch is, she definitely doesn't want us here.
Well, in her defense, would anybody want us here?
Dude, why not?
This town is very dreary.
Yeah, like when they said that she destroyed a quarter of it, how could you tell which part she destroyed and which part just sucks?
Scarecrow galore.
Yeah, froze a Reaper.
Jeez, that's a lot.
Oh my gosh.
All right, good job,
Keep running,
Darby.
Darvid.
I'm gonna blind
Run
him,
away from the rest of us.
so then.
Oh, I know you as well. I was running towards you guys. I was running backwards. No, I was running backwards.
Ooh, and a champion.
Ooh,
Reaper's down at least. We got that going for us.
There's 2 more there. There's a Carnage and a Famine Reaper right by each other.
Carnage is coming. Ooh, nice.
I think we did all we need to. We just need to go in the middle now.
You need to get to the
I'll
hut.
go in the hut.
Just get to the hut.
I got it, but I don't have any spell points to heal. There's a Reaper.
There we go. That's what we're looking for. Another Reaper, of course.
Wow, there's
Why not?
a lot of creatures coming up, and on Reaper 3, it's like 10%.
Laszlo is not there with them. Who's
Maybe he's over here in the in this fire.
So we're inside the hut now?
All right, yep. You guys get inside the hut, and there's nowhere, no one. You don't see
No Jimmy.
the guy, the nameless traveler. No witch.
Oh yeah, that's right. We already lost Jimmy a while ago.
I do notice some skull heads in the fire here.
What's that?
Are any fresh?
Is that an earthquake?
Uh-oh. Yeah, she looks like a witch. Let's kill her. Why can't I move?
Why can't I heal you? There.
Are you cracking me? Is that short?
Did Wolf die? Oh no.
What?
You killed Wolfie.
You bastards.
Chest. Usually this has good items.
Ooh. The Cobb Lighthammer.
Ooh.
You got a light pick.
Why can't I click on either of these chests? I got a rock.
Nice. I don't think this one is a chest, even though it's glowing like one.
That's the chest where the gem was that we took to kick her out.
All right. So you kill the witch shockingly easily.
Here come the riches and glory.
And
What about the guy I sent in? Is he like? Do we see him floating in the stew or something like that?
yeah. There's a big pot of stew above the fire, and you can see like his hand hanging out there.
Nice.
Over.
Can I get my 20 gold back?
Yeah, it's the bag of gold is sitting on the table, so
I take it.
and you see that there is a at the far wall there is like what looks like the steering wheel for a ship mounted on the wall.
A steering wheel for a ship.
So,
Yeah, like,
is there
right.
something odd about that? Because that's like a normal
Her
decoration.
house no. Remember her. So I say this. Her house floated. That's how she steers it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's odd. It's a flying
Mounted on
house.
the wall, there's a steering wheel. So imagine if you went to someone's house and there was like a car steering wheel and like a gear shift like just mounted on their wall.
I mean, I have that in my house.
Oh yeah. Like I said, it's weird.
So where's the gas pedal?
Gas pedal.
Where's the people's blood pedal? Well, so I start looking for how to drive the thing.
All right. I guess do or use magic advice check.
Nice. That's a good call.
Not as well as I'd like, but you might be surprised at my UMD because I always have it.
You always invest in that.
Always.
Always.
So, believe it or not, I get that as high as I can.
Yeah, so it's you figure out the mechanism, and basically if you pull the wheel towards you, that seems like that will lift the house up, and if you push the wheel away from you, like that, it will lower the house.
Okay. Hey, look what I found, guys.
Well, now we got a way to get around. Now we just got to figure out where we're going.
Right.
Do you know how much fucking wine we could put in here? Uh-oh, are we after 8 p.m.? Okay, we're not after 9 p.m. Do you know how much wine we could fit in here?
What does 8 and 9 have to do with anything?
Where's the button? Where's the button?
Isn't it like the later it gets, the less bad it is when I accidentally curse?
Where was the
No.
button?
No, it's the opposite.
I don't have a button, but you know what I do have? Watch this. You guys are watching? Huh?
I have no idea what you just did. Farganot brought up a good point. At least it's not the toilet.
That's true.
It's the steering wheel.
That would be hilarious.
Anyway, so yes, we could definitely put a bunch of wine in here and pretty much kill off all the Minotaurs at this point. That was our goal. I don't know why. Who keeps bringing up Minotaurs? It wasn't me.
Can we fit this thing through the portal? Like, that portal wasn't very big, but this thing would be great on the island. We wouldn't need a boat. You can think about the tourist attraction, like, hey, come fly the house to the island.
Well, we still need to figure out where we're going. I agree.
That is true.
So do we still have wine with us? Do we bring wine, or were we not able to bring as much as?
Yeah, the barrels were pretty big, so it like requires you literally to be dragging wine. So I was under the assumption that you were not bringing wine.
Right.
But now we have a cart.
We have to go back and get the wine.
And a flying house.
Right. We got a place for it, but we don't have it.
Right.
And we still have to find it.
No, well, yeah. We can get back to hey, DM, we know how to get to the wine, right?
Yeah, that would be relatively easy.
Well, I mean, what better time than trying to practice on flying this thing and then back to the winery? So take it away there.
Back to where we
And I hold on to something that looks like it's secured.
Before we go,
I find the most comfortable chair possible.
Is there anything that we want to do in this town? Do we want to speak to anybody? You know, maybe it'd be a good idea to find out actually where the portal is before we leave.
Yeah, we don't have to tell these people the witch is dead, and then we can see how much they'll pay us to kill the witch.
And take the town house away from them. Exactly. I think we're missing out on opportunities here.
That's why I wanted to be there, because I wanted to discuss with him plans about killing the witch for some money.
See me, see you. I'm not hearing you.
I heard him.
I heard him.
Oh. Okay.
How'd you know?
Don't worry, CBCU. He does that to all of us all the time.
It was anything. It wasn't important.
It's not personal.
Yeah. That's just him.
It's not personal. He just does that. Yeah.
You, sorry.
We should not rebel.
It especially happens when you want to do something that ruins his plans. What? Can't hear you.
Can't hear you. Oh, you got struck by lightning. Oh, sorry.
It's usually followed by some kind of a swear word under his breath.
Yeah, or out loud.
Or out loud.
All right, so you guys have a house. Drek is like, yeah, we can see how much money they'll pay us to kill the witch. We don't tell them that the witch is dead. And then, like, money.
I like that plan. But don't we have a lot of money? Don't we want to go back home? Isn't that the whole thing we want right now?
I want to go home, yes.
We've got like a whole mine that technically, not one of us is guarding right now.
And this will actually help us to get gold off onto the boats too. So I do think bringing the house is a good idea, but we still need to find out where we're going.
Well, let's go get the wine to kill the Minotaurs to go home so I can take a nap.
That seems like a day's work that would deserve a nap. I agree.
I find a comfortable chair, put my feet up.
Wait, that's still not helpful. Why don't we go talk to the locals and find out how to get back to the portal?
I think that sounds brilliant.
I searched the house for anything that may resemble a portal. Like if there's any curtains or sheets on the wall, I look behind them, stuff like that, to see if there's anything inside the house that looks portal-ish.
No portals, but you find like human body parts in some just really weird places that you'd be like, wow, even a psychopath wouldn't have an arm there. But no.
If it just happens to be laying around, if there's like a skeletal forearm, I use it to scratch my back.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
All right, so I'm sorry. What's everyone doing? I kind of lost track.
I'm comfortable chair, scratch my back with a skeletal arm.
Skeletal.
Philandor?
I'm going out looking for locals to either strike a deal of getting rid of the witch for information of the portal. Basically going out looking for information on the portal.
Okay. I mean, there's locals, but I'm sorry, Talitha, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go with him too.
Okay.
Sucker.
I'm going to go
We're
talk
gonna
to the
die.
mayor.
I'm gonna go try to find to see if there's any kind of alcohol in this town.
Speaking of which, I need a refill on my Jefferson's Reserve.
So
hey, no free promos. They got to pay you for that.
Or you could be drinking the banquet.
Yeah, so like no one in town really wants to talk to you. Everyone's trying to avoid eye contact and just kind of gets out of your way and just being obnoxious. Just feels like you live in Chicago or Detroit.
Oh, that's rough.
Sorry.
At least for mine, I try to see if there's any kind of tavern or anything like that that's around.
Yeah, there's a small tavern. It's like the tavern is literally you walk in and it's literally just a bar with like some seats and maybe you fit at most like 10 people in there at a given time, and bartender's just like, well, ale's 1 copper. That's all we have. He just starts pouring an ale for you.
How many people are in the bar at the moment?
Maybe 3.
Bar's a good idea to find people, especially if nobody's really interacting in the thing. So I'm with him in the bar as well.
All right, now there's 4 people. Until that's 5.
I offer to buy a round of ale for everyone.
You mean for both people?
Yep, for all 5 of us.
Bartender gladly takes your coin, but the people look at you like really suspiciously and like they're eyeing the ale like it's a trap.
I don't even look at them. I take my ale. I sit down at the bar. I pay for the drinks. Don't even acknowledge them at all. I just start drinking my drink. How terrible is
it? I wait for him to drink first.
Yeah, it's rough. It's not good at all. This is one of those drinks that like the only reason you're drinking it is because there's alcohol in there.
Yep, just like high school.
Yeah, just like high school.
And
just like anytime
college.
Anytime Philandor drinks.
It's like you hear stories about people who drink cough syrup because there's alcohol in there. Like that's the same mentality.
Just like high school.
Why would you be drinking this stuff?
Is it called Dunes Farm?
Mad Dog.
Mad Dog. Cobra Eyes.
Yeah. So like the people that you bought the drinks for, like one of them, he doesn't touch your drink, but he like orders another drink for himself. He just wants nothing to do with it.
I take his drink and I drink it. I take the drink that I bought for him and I pound it then.
All right.
And I look at the bartender and I wave him over to me.
Yeah. What do you want?
I pull out 2 gold pieces. Is there anything else that you have here to drink? And I slide the 2 gold pieces over to him.
Just this ale. That's all we got. That's all we ever have.
Why haven't you guys looked into getting wine from the winery up the street?
No, they won't up the street.
Or down the road.
Oh, they won't sell it to us. You know, snobby druids. They're hoity-toity. I don't know who they sell it to. Maybe they sell it to the castle, the great old one, the great. What the hell did I call him? The great dark one. Maybe they sell it to him. I don't know who they sell it to. They won't sell it to us. Not even a drop. We have good coin too. You know, we're not rich, but we got coin.
What do you know the druids?
Well, you know, they're newcomers. They've only been here about 10 years. And yeah, first they were just wandering around in the forest doing druidy stuff and, you know, really didn't fit in, but they kind of got along and leave everyone alone and whatnot. And then they got into the business of making wine, but they won't share it with us. Won't sell it to us, won't share with us. Don't seem to share with anyone. Every once in a while they'll buy stuff from us. Well, that's okay. You know, we can use some extra coin.
Changing the subject, I hear you guys got a problem with a witch.
Oh yeah, a damn witch. You guys aren't witches, are you? You know you can only have one in a town.
Yeah, so we've heard.
All right.
I'm assuming she's not been good for business either.
Oh, horrible. Blocks the
So
road. First of all, killed a bunch of people. Blocks the road. No one wants to come to town, not even pass through.
exactly. So my friends here are willing to take out the witch. We're just looking for some information.
How are you going to take out the witch?
No,
She's a witch. She's got magic.
That's our business. What we're looking for is knowledge of a whereabouts of a portal. And I, once again, describe the portal, kind of about the surrounding areas.
He sounds completely confused. This all sounds like witch talk. You guys aren't witches, are you?
No, one witch per town. So
Well,
therefore,
yeah, that's right.
we can't be here if we were witches. And as you see, we are here, and the town has a witch. So therefore, that proves
That's
that we are
true.
not a witch. Now,
That's true. Yeah. Okay, I'm following you now.
great.
Now you're looking for a door.
Right.
There's
We think that the
door.
witch came through this portal door, a magical door. Have you?
Oh, there's a door right there. You walk through a door, and there's a door there to the outhouse. There's doors all over. You want to buy one from me?
Helpful. No.
Huh?
No, I thought maybe with you seeing travelers that this would be a good place to get information. And I look over at the other guys, but I kind of do it out of the periphery. Do they look interested, or are they just...
There's one guy who seems to be paying like a lot of attention to you.
Aha.
That's our. Not
So-
gonna say it.
Adriel, I wish we had...
So was the mayor not home?
So you go to the mayor's house and like there's like, you know how you see like doors, you can see like there's a bolt lock door. There's like 14 bolt locks on this door. and when you knock on the door, he's like, "What is it? There's no government business today."
Yeah. Hello, I am a fair traveler from out of town, and I talked to this guy that was had this cart walking it around, and he said something about a witch, and we just happened to be me and my friends we are witch hunters, and I was thinking about making a deal with you in your town.
No, not so loud now. Don't want the witch to hear, and he's here and start opening up the 14 locks. And he opens the door. It's like, well, come in now.
All right.
So how are you going to kill this witch?
Well, I mean, and first of all, I introduce myself and tell them, roughly about the town that we're from, and so I don't want you to like just be suspicious because you don't know who I am, but we are, like on the same side here. We see that you're being oppressed by this evil witch, and we are people that are that fight against that kind of stuff, and we don't care for witches ourselves and all that magic and hoopla. So this guy that was pushing this cart, he he disappeared, and we are worried for him. And also we are also business people. We sell ale and drink, and we have a distillery nearby. And I'm thinking that maybe we can figure out some kind of deal. Like taking care of this witch. And I don't know how good your drink is here, but maybe we can work out a deal where we take care of this witch and we can start selling some of our ale here.
Start selling some ale here. You're going to put poor Joey out of business? Is that what you're looking to do? Can't do that.
No.
Everyone likes Joey.
Stock with this ale. We're going to give them at a very good price.
Well, I don't know. Well, all right. So you get rid of this. You get rid of this witch. Let's say you get rid of this witch, and let's say we could pay you what you're asking, which we don't know if we can. We're not a very rich town,
It's not so much about the money. It's about opening up trade. That is more important than having a network of people to do business with, because in the long run that makes us all better off.
Yeah, well, how do you do that without getting his attention?
Getting whose attention?
You know who I'm talking about.
Ah, the great one.
Yeah.
Well, that is a good question. Well, we have our ways to avoid him. An underground.
Underground what?
Just an underground system to keep out of his sight, so he doesn't know about us.
How's he not going to know when you kill his sister?
Oh. That's a good question.
This is cue ominous music. Dun, dun, dun. We did not know the consequences of our actions.
Mm.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. And
I had to explain to him, we're very tactful at what we do. We're good at taking trouble out and doing it discreetly.
well,
But if there are any repercussions, then we are quite capable of taking care of ourselves.
I mean, if you could get rid of the witch and no one knows it has anything to do with me or with this town, then we could pay you discreetly. And as far as this trade deal or whatever, I mean, we'll have to work something out, but keep it quiet. I don't want anything going public here.
Yeah. I thought maybe, like I said, we could distribute our drink to your local bartenders so they can have some of the best quality stuff, high quality H2O.
Mama says. Yeah, but we just want to make sure we're not upsetting
Him.
him.
Correct.
'Cause You saw the city of Raycor, right?
Yes.
Yeah. It's not there anymore.
No, it's not. Does the city that we're from, I forget what the name of it is. Where are we from?
That city.
What is it?
That city.
That's
the city.
Does he know that whatever the name of it is, that the city that has not been named, does he know it?
Well, what are you referring to? You're talking about like on the island, or? Yeah,
where we came from, where the like the Minotaurs and the people are at and everything.
Oh no, that's because that's on a different plane, so he'd be completely oblivious.
He wouldn't even know about that, right?
Or would he?
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing. I'm trying not to. I don't want to ask him, because anytime you talk about something magical, he asks if you're a witch. So I don't want to sit there and ask him if he's ever been outside of this realm or anything like that. I will ask him. I said, have you done any great travels? Have you ever went afar away from this place at any time in your life?
I've been to a couple other towns.
Have you
up
ever
and
seen
down the road.
anything really strange? And what I mean by strange, that something that seems like something kind of like witchcraft or magic, like doors or portals or weird things like that. Stuff that's very scary.
Yeah, we got a witch in town. That's pretty weird. And she
Yeah,
has a
but
house on chicken legs and it flies.
well,
It
how
doesn't
long
get
has the
bigger
witch
than
been
that.
here?
You know, she's been here about 3 months now.
Okay, but I'm talking about your adventures growing up. Have you ever seen anything, through your entire life? I'm sure you've been to other places. Have you never seen anything weird or awkward,
No, I
strange?
mean, every once in a while people show up here and say they come from far away, but they can't ever leave, and you know
And
they're
you've never
pretty
found
upset
the source
about
of
it.
that?
What's that?
You never found the source of that, where they come from? That's never raised your curiosity, where these people are coming from?
Well, I asked them, I said, you don't like it here, why don't you go back where you came from? And they say they can't.
They don't
They
know
say
how.
that they try to go back and it's they're not able to go back through wherever they came. I say Barovia, love it or leave it. All right.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm here with some friends of mine, and we'll discuss. We'll take out the Switch, and
How much do you want for it?
well, it's
I don't know
not
if
too
you can
much
pay
about
me.
the money. Is about making trade. That we are able to bring our ale and stuff here to supply. We're not going to sell it. We're going to supply it to your bars and just take a very small commission for ourselves for their sales. So that way they make money and we make money. It's a win-win. So your town, which I'm looking at it's humble, but it would be very awesome to be very nice and prosperous. Wouldn't you like to have some very nice attire, maybe like some really nice guards out front?
Well, no, not too prosperous. We don't want any attention. You see what I
No,
mean?
no. Nothing to draw too much attention, but some little hush hush money that you could have for yourself.
Well, okay. That sounds all right.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll look into this witch thing, and I'll get back to you when we tell you what happens.
All right. Darvith, I think you were talking to someone at the bar.
Yeah, I was talking to the bartender, and then Phil noticed someone looking over to us or paying attention to our conversation, and then you went over to the mayor. So I'll let him take it from there.
Okay. Phil?
Yeah, so without making direct eye contact with it, but because when you said that there was two people, are we talking the bartender and one other guy?
No, so there's the bartender and 3 patrons, and
Three.
then you guys.
Okay, so 3 other patrons. And the one guy that seemed to make interest, is he by himself or is he with someone?
No, he's by himself.
Okay, so then I say more out loud, like, we're willing to take the witch out of here for any knowledge from anybody of where a potential portal might be that we're looking for. It would be greatly helpful. There may even be money involved if it is exactly the portal we're looking for. And now I look around and I look directly at him.
Yeah, he's kind of eyeing you over, like.
Eyeing over as in you're pond scum, eyeing over as in interested.
Like come on over.
Okay.
Let's talk.
I go on over.
What kind of portal here are you looking for? Most of the portals lead to this shithole, not out.
Well, that's the problem, and that's what we're going to find out. But I kind of described the portal that we came through, at least the best to my memory. And I described that to him.
Yeah, I know that the Druids had some portal that they were using.
That's the one I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Do you know which direction, at least, that is at?
Yeah. I know the general area.
And what will it take to get that information from you?
Well, what do you get? What do you got? You got money? You got? Can
Well,
you get out of here?
as I
Can you take
stated,
me with you
well, where are you heading?
out of here?
Where are you from?
He names some whatever name he names, like you've never heard of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can I guess that you ended up in a portal and got stuck here and have not been able to find a way out?
Yeah, I was out, on a mission with my commander, and we were walking through the forest hunting down a deserter, and there was some fog that came out seemingly out of nowhere. Was a little bit unusual, but we're not going to let that stop us. And I start wading through the fog, and next thing I know, I've been here for 8 years.
Curious.
Just trying to get the hell out.
Were you the only one that survived the fog, or
Well, I'm the only one he came through. I don't know what happened to my commander. I don't know if he died or if he just is back on the other side or what.
well, I'm curious because where I'm from, there's also been a fog, and from our understanding, the people that are caught by the fog are killed. And now you're making me question whether they're not killed, they're just portaled to this area for whatever reason.
Well, if I was killed by that fog and this is the result, that must mean that I lived a terrible, terrible life because this place is absolutely miserable.
And you haven't tried any of the portals? How do you know about the Druid portal?
Well, I've been doing my own research trying to get out of here. The problem is I know the general area. I have tried some portals and you just pop up back here in some other part of this miserable land. The word is that the druids found or created a portal that you can actually get out, but that's a carefully guarded secret, which makes sense for a few reasons. First of all, if everyone started making their way out of here, wouldn't take long for who to try to find a way to shut that thing down. But if I could get you in the area, and if you could find said portal and we could get out of here, I'd be very grateful.
That would be worth it to you. What's your name?
My name is
Yes.
Mud.
Fred.
Wolfalas.
Oh my goodness.
What?
What is it?
Wolfalas.
Nice. How do you spell that?
Exactly.
With a W.
I'm just going to call you Wolf.
Wolflas.
Hey, there is actually something else I want to ask. So it's like, what is there anything distinct about this area? I mean, I'm sure we can see like our surrounding area. Like, is there any like hills and hills to go up on to like look out to see if there's anything that really sticks out or is distinct about this area? Just this whole land that we're in.
Oh, there is definitely like a mountain area, and at the top of the mountain there is a giant castle.
Okay. And
Yeah.
I want to ask. The last thing I want to ask the mayor before I leave, because that would be because I'm kind of curious. I want to inquire about if he knows anything about the castle.
It's like, yeah, that's where
the great one's at, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
You better have a real good reason for going up there.
No, I have no reason to go up there. I'd like to stay under his radar.
Yeah.
We have for a very long time. We don't care too much for him, but that's why we do what we do and try to stay as discreet as possible. We have a whole network system going on. And like I said, we want to make you part of it, but not get you in any kind of trouble. So we'll keep everything low key, low scale. But yes, we'll take care of the switch. I'm going to go meet up with the rest of the group.
Okay.
My name's JL, and yeah, you are welcome to join us. We have more to our crew. You're the closest to what we have to find this portal, so come on. And I stand up.
Yeah, he drops some coin for his drinks at the bar, and he follows you.
All right, I may have found us possible help. As I turn to Talitha and
Adriel.
Adriel and whomever.
Whatever.
I'm too used to the other names.
I know, me too. For all of you guys.
So we head back. Well, I'm going to head back with Wolf's a lot to back where. I can't do these names anymore. Cirrus is at. The hut. Oh, thank you. That helps, actually.
And like, so when I meet up with the group, then I just want to let them give them a rundown of what I talked to the mayor about, and I want to suggest to them that, like we got to tell this mayor, we got to give it some time, make them think that we're going to go kill this witch, but apparently the witch has a brother. And believe it is the brother he lives up in that castle that's up on top of the hill. And I'm starting to think the only way that we can get out of here has something to do with that castle.
Well, I don't know about that. So I got my friend here, Wolfless, that has actually heard of the Druid Portal and believes he knows the general area where it's at. He just hasn't been able to get that direction.
Maybe there's more than one way to get out of here. So I surely don't want to face whatever's in that castle.
Pineapple, outstanding, Cirrus.
Yeah, I looted that.
Nice.
I have one of those.
We
How
already
do-
have one.
Pineapple. How do I do what Cirrus just did? Control and
Right click and then enter.
Okay. Does anyone want those?
Save those for your next life.
Oh yeah, that's a good one to keep.
I don't know why you're trying to get rid of anything. You should know better.
+5 Vorpal. That's anyone want that?
Slay everything. Alright, I'll be right back.
But we're 6 minutes left in our stream.
Yeah, so we're not going to get to another.
We've done one quest.
That's our. We're right on average. What are you talking about? So we'll be done with these characters in 2025. The year of COVID 33. I know the role playing kind of took a because we all split up, but I think
it was good.
Oh, I think it was good, but I think the energy though just is not here today.
The weather.
The weather does suck.
Doesn't help that our DM just left.
He's done with this party.
He actually just joined another party, the Night Rebel.
So Backlagor is still not on. I'm concerned.
This is this I looted today. I never used a hand axe before, but check out the better offhand. Well, this is in your
I haven't seen
offhand.
that. So I do have a sinister item. I don't remember which one it is, but I don't I don't have one that says.
Look at that, +2 weapon damage when it's in your offhand.
That is outstanding. And a level 10, no less.
Yeah.
With Keen.
I mean, the keens, but maiming and bleed are nice.
No, but you could definitely do 2 hand axes. I mean, that's
Yeah.
a light weapon. So
Well, you can do you go weapon finesse and you do 2 weapon fighting, or you can do scimitar and for ranger.
actually, I might have to look up something. Hold on. Since I've been doing all this research.
All right, we are at about time. We got 4 minutes. Wow, that's nice.
Oh, it's battle axes.
Do we want to call it an hour? Does anyone have anything they want to?
Well, we did all Night Rebel quests except for the raid, which is still closed. Right? So we've done all the Night Rebels. How close is everyone?
I think he meant with
The
role
stream.
playing.
Yeah, he meant the stream.
Oh, sorry.
Well, the question really is, Backlagor still hasn't been on. Should we still honor that or wait until he gets on?
Yeah, we can keep going. I mean, I'm good to go a little bit more. You guys are all headed back to the house, right? And
We're in the
honestly-
house. You should be hearing all this.
Well, no, you guys were all out.
No. See Me, See You, and I came back. See Me,
Yeah,
See
we
You.
Yeah.
came back to
He
the
gave
house.
that
so you
part.
heard
He was
everything.
talking to
Yeah.
all of us.
So as you guys come back in, I'm napping, kind of just waking up from a nap, stretching.
I kind of pull Wolfless over to the side and I point at your character, Sirius, and I'm like,
Nobody
Don't-
remembers his name.
don't. Well, he keeps switching characters like every week.
Oh, it's Kirik. I got it. Kirik. Boom.
Yeah, it's like Sirius. It's just 2-letter different.
Yeah. I got it.
I'm like, don't do what he tells you to do. Just watch out for that guy. And then I leave it at that and I just walk away.
The code.
All right, you guys are in the hut.
So I'm assuming we were in the hut when See Me, See You gave that.
Do I hear
About
Otis say that? Do I?
Phil, can you finish what you're saying?
Oh, just when See Me, See You gave the part about the mayor and the witch being that should still have happened while we were there. I know we're kind of went backwards but I want to just
Yeah,
reiterate
you guys
that.
all heard that.
Yeah, right. And my part
Alright.
about Wolfless saying that he might be able to at least know the general area of the portal. Okay.
Yeah. No, serious answer. What we say.
Kirik is asking if he heard.
If I heard Otis say, "Don't listen to that guy."
I guess you could do, what is that, a listen check?
My listen is 32.5, so 32. So 18 plus 32 is 50.
So Otis, we'll have you do a move silent check.
Ooh.
Nice DMing. I like that.
I try. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to be out.
No, are you kidding me?
How is your move silently 80?
And the fact
That was out. When he said move silently, I knew it was over.
How is your move silently 80?
it's not. It's not.
Oh, you screwed up?
No, I did it on purpose.
Oh,
There's no way at level 16 he has a skill that's 80.
all right. So you do hear.
Wait a minute. How is you're a rogue? How is your move
I'm not.
silently?
I'm a monk. I have one level of rogue.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
I've,
you're a loud
one-
monk. You're an elephant in a china shop.
I have one level of rogue.
Do you guys remember? Was it? Hollywood Ninja? Was that the movie?
Beverly Hills Ninja.
Beverly Hills Ninja. All right. So Kirik, you do hear him.
That's almost worse.
right, I'm gonna go take a nap.
I cast suggestion
On who?
on Otis.
Okay.
So Otis, you make a will check. It's your will plus D20 versus my spell plus a D20.
Ooh, but he is a monk, so this will be interesting.
Ooh.
Oh, figures.
47 will save.
I roll a 40.
So so I kind of just whisper, it's through the power of the spell. You got to watch that itch. You got to keep scratching it to get rid of it. That's my spell powered suggestion, to scratch that itch.
I immediately start to kind of shuffle my feet as if I have some kind of an itch in my loins. And, every once in a while I'll just kind of shift from, it's almost as if I have to go to the bathroom, but it's not, because I'm like kind of crossing and moving my legs back and forth and rubbing. But I don't do it, it's not a constant thing. Like, it happens and then I stop, and then a couple minutes later I'll start doing it again, and then I'll stop, and then eventually I'll just go to town with my hand, just trying to stop the itch.
So when
Go to town with your hand. That,
I see him,
we're still streaming, people. We're still streaming.
I've never heard anyone describe scratching an itch as going to town.
I'm alluding to
technically we're in after hours, so we're okay.
Okay.
So as I see him do that, I kind of smile, put my hands back behind my head, and go back to sleep.
All right. Good deal.
How long does that last?
Forever.
Duration is 2 minutes and 36 seconds.
All right. I'm going to be raw by the time this is over.
Or
You get a will save. You get a will save every 15 to 30 seconds.
yeah, but I don't know how he's going to pass 49.
Because my will's a 27.
You rolled.
So you'd have to roll a 20.
You would have to roll a 20
Right.
Yeah.
every 30 seconds. So
You get 5 chances to roll a d20. That was 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, he gets to save himself.
5.
Yeah, either way, it's going to save himself not much time. All right. So what are we thinking? On the one hand, we have see you saying that the brother is up top. That'll be a fight and a half. Or do we just take Wolfless idea and just take the house over to where he's thinking this portal might be?
Well, we should hang out here for a little bit and then tell the townspeople that we killed the witch.
I don't
Yes.
think we're going to gain anything from it.
I mean,
The
it
bartender
could be
didn't seem
impossible.
all
It
that
could be
interested, so
no, but CBCU tried to set up some trade routes here. That if we could find a way in and out of this plane, this is a whole different plane that we could set up trades with. And think about if we're able to give this access to Brock. Brock will pay us handsomely if he has a whole other realm to trade
he
to.
probably
because
already has a
Brock's-
portal that comes here. We just don't know about it.
This realm has nothing. People come here to get sacrificed. We don't want to be here. We don't want to go to get the brother. We want to get out of here.
Already
We have a vault full of jewels,
Yeah.
more than we could spend.
Yeah.
That right now, no one's watching.
I can
So
definitely.
we want portal then.
Well, I could be talked into doing seeing what this whole great dark one who needs a castle. So apparently he's not any
We
demigod.
got sacrifice peoples. We have sacrifice people for him.
No.
Why pick a fight we don't need to fight? Home.
Because
Mine.
everybody's afraid that
Vault.
this was some form of god, and apparently he's not. So
let him be a god. Who cares? We have a vault. We have a mine with jewels. He can call himself a god and sit in a castle while we sit and have our townsfolk mine our vault for us.
Yeah, you know what I want? I want my own castle, and we can have that if we get the hell out of here and get back to our island.
well, we could always come back. So I could definitely be talked into that. Because I'm not done with this guy. Screw this guy.
Well, that's good.
I'm fine with going back to the portal because we can always come back with reinforcements. So I'm good with this. All right, so
Okay.
we're in agreement. We're going portal finding.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Okay, that's a quorum and a vote. All right, so I go over to the steering wheel and start going up.
All right.
Wolfless, gonna need your help. By the way, do I at least have a window that I could see out of?
Yes.
Okay,
You have a
thank you.
window. Yeah. So Wolfless just kind of points you in the general direction, and
Are we just
You're
fast
cruising
forwarding
along.
the shock value that we're inside the hut of the witch and the witch is dead and now we're in a flying house? We're fast forwarding through that
wait,
shock.
what's that?
Are we fast forwarding through the shock value for Wolfless?
You can roleplay that.
No,
I
no.
think it's-
All right,
I think
fast
it's
forward.
awesome.
He was shocked. Okay, now we're going. We're moving.
Yeah, you're shocked. You're in a house on that's on chicken legs. It's flying through the air, and you cover a ton of distance. By the way, like a ton. So, and when Wolfless basically like tells you, he's like, hey, I don't know, it's somewhere in this area. You know, there's hills and gullies around here, so I don't know how we're going to narrow it down and find the actual spot, but I don't know if someone of you is a good tracker. Maybe you could find druid tracks, or maybe there's some druids wandering around that we can get some information out of. But what I did once is I was setting up my own little intelligence operations sting, and I was able to track some druids who said they were going to the portal. I was able to get them this far, and then they lost me.
So as
When you
far
say
as
druid
you've gone.
tracker, I can probably pick up some scent if I know what I'm looking for.
Well, keep in mind we're up in the air.
No, that's true.
So this is the far as you've gotten, is what you're saying. They were heading in this
Yeah.
direction, so they could have fooled you and went in an entirely different direction after they lost you.
It's possible. Yeah, sure.
Great. For how big the portal was, are we at least low enough to be able to see it? If we came across it? All right, let me rephrase that. I would make sure that our height is well enough to be able to see this potential portal. We generally have an idea of what it looks like.
Yeah, so I don't think the height is the problem. The problem is that this hut moves pretty quickly, and you only have like one window in front of you, so it's kind of like your line of sight isn't that great.
All right, so I'm going to need someone at the door, opening the door, looking down. I need people at whatever windows are available. I need all eyes on deck.
Yeah, I'm looking at windows.
And I'm sure you would already, DM, but also anything interesting that we go across that might catch our eyes.
So you recognize the terrain, not necessarily that you're like you recognize exactly where you are, but what you recognize is like, oh yeah, these are the type of trees that were around the portal. You know, it's kind of like you're in Illinois and you find corn. It's like, oh yeah, it's
Right.
Illinois, of course.
Yeah,
it's
it's
corn.
very helpful. All right, still looking.
Yeah, so who's at the door?
I'm at a door or a window, whichever.
Do a spot check.
I do have a spot check.
Yeah.
Oh, boom, boobs.
What is that? Is that good?
Yeah, so as you guys are zipping by, you notice just some hooded figures walking. There's a road, and they are not on the road. They are deliberately like walking through like the wooded area below.
Hello?
Do you guys see that down there?
See
and
what?
I pointed out to you, JL. There's a. Are they pineapple? Do they kind of look like the druids that we fought?
Yeah, I would say so.
On pineapple, there's a group of individuals down there that are dressed very similar to the druids, and I kind of point into the vicinity of where I see them at. Does anybody else see this? And I look around to see if anybody else wants to come to the window to look.
Is anyone else looking, or
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
looking. I'm just
everyone's going
doing
down?
my
I'm looking.
49. I have a good spot since everything goes into that.
Okay, so you also see some figures and they're deliberately trying to stay under a tree cover when they can. They're not expert hiders, but they're doing what they can for an amateur to just not be obvious.
So I don't know how much noise a flying house makes, so this will be a DM call. But do they notice? Like, so I slow down, and I don't know when we caught them or whatever, but do they see us? Are they trying to hide from us, or does it look like they're just trying to be inconspicuous in general?
As far as you can tell, they haven't seen you.
Okay. So yeah, I'm slowing down, and we're just gonna keep an eye on them. I mean, they're under trees, so it's going to be more difficult for them to see things. And not to say that they can't see us, but I think it'd be more difficult until they get to a clearing.
Right.
Why don't you?
So I'm going to
are
wait
you
for
able
them to pass us. I'm hoping that they're going in the same direction. And then once they pass us and they're in front of us, then I'm going to stay behind them, just following them.
JL, why can't you send your bird down there and see if he can pick up some information for you?
Well, I'm assuming that they're heading. Well, I'm hoping that they're heading towards the portal. I don't know what sending the bird's going to do. We can see them.
Yeah, but I only saw a couple of them. There could be a lot more down there that we're not even seeing if they're hiding through the trees. At least get a gauge an idea of numbers or stuff like that.
This is not a bad idea. And to see what they can see down there. Okay.
I mean, because they could be transporting something or someone. I mean, we don't know what they're doing. I mean, we hope that they're going.
Good point. It's a good point. I'll send my bird down there. I mean, the bird's not is going to be inconspicuous. Just to kind of get an idea of any. I still want the bird to be cautious, so it's not like it's just going to land on a branch right next to someone, but.
And I know the DM just walked away, but we could even plan on doing this if we've seen birds similar to yours, then we'll do it. If not, we could hold off on it because we don't want to make it obvious that there's something new in the area that no one knows about. If that makes sense.
Well, it's a bird too, so I mean he could stay up in the trees and see things more than what we can see. So we'll see what the DM says when he gets back. I didn't realize he was gone. And it looks
Yeah,
like
he's
our other
walking
guy's gone too. How many? Did any of them say that they were leaving?
Kel did. Kel said something real quick.
Oh, so since we're on a pineapple, see me, see you. So one of the things I was thinking could be good for the group next round, and I haven't figured out who to do it, would be like a bard-like character. Are you at all against that?
No, that's fine.
The only reason why I say
I
that,
thought Bard was one of the. I thought in that one post that somebody said about All Undead, Bard was one of the most challenging ones to do, though.
no, so you wouldn't necessarily be an undead bard. You would only have just enough undead to get heals. But as I've been doing the research, having a bard and reaper, outside of high end, the bonuses that are given are really helpful. So I'm not saying that's the route we go. I was just curious if you're okay with playing one.
No, that's fine. I don't even know if I even still have. I thought I had the link saved.
Oh, if you have what you were thinking about, I'm all for it.
No. I'm saying the link saved for what it was talking about, that undead group that of people that.
Oh,
have played.
I have that one. I go back to it a couple times. It's not in full detail because it was only half. Like it went to like level 10 or something like that. They didn't go all the way through. But I could relook at that. We're technically not following exactly that because they were really multi-classing in that one. And because Tylitha only has, I think, 1 or 2 past lives, I can't have her multi-class too much because she'll weaken herself too much. All right, back to our DM's back. So while you left, I didn't realize you were gone. Audis, right? It's Audis?
Yes.
Yeah. Audis brought up an idea of sending my bird down, and so I ended up agreeing. But I'm not just sending the bird down willy-nilly. Bird is going to try to be still inconspicuous like a bird, but just to kind of see closer what they're doing, if they have anybody, numbers, that sort of thing. If they're heading a certain direction, maybe even see the portal right there. Who knows?
Okay.
So I don't see. Well, I don't know how you want to work this as a DM. So what the bird allows me is true seeing. It doesn't really say whether I see through the bird's eyes, though, as far as the enhancements go. But my character gets true seeing because of the bird. However you want to work that, whether I see through its eyes or whether I just know its thoughts.
It's like the crow.
Exactly.
Such a good movie.
It is.
What are you guys doing now? I see Darvith and Flander rolled.
Yeah, I actually spotted some druids walking down below us, or what seems to be druids. So now we were talking about sending down JL's bird down there to see how many are down there and what they're up to, as we're flying overhead in the hut.
Yeah, so you can hear they're kind of saying, like, it's not far from here. We're, once we get to the cave, we'll be in the clear. It's just 2 of them as far as your bird could tell.
Okay. All right, so I reiterate that, what the bird's telling me that's being said.
Okay. So it doesn't take too long where you see a cave entrance, which they're heading towards, and they're, again, doing a relatively crappy job of trying to be sneaky, but they're going to enter the cave entrance.
Well, that's obviously not a portal, but these are druids, and they may know where the portal is.
Wasn't the last portal in a cave?
Was the last
Portal we came in and was in a cave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
So I know we're up high, but when we came out of the cave, usually you have a idea of what's in front of you. Does the trees kind of look like does the terrain look like what it looked like when we came out of the cave?
Yeah.
Okay, from as far as we could tell. All right, that might be our cave then. So,
But we don't. But we don't have the wine.
But we know where the cave is. We could come back.
Can Can we see the winery from here?
No.
What if I go higher?
Yeah, I suppose if you go high enough, you'll be able to see it.
Okay. So how far are we talking?
Flying, we're probably talking about a couple hours.
Oh my goodness. Still a couple hours.
Yeah.
All right. You see that speck way, way out there? That's where we got to go if we want the wine.
I mean, we could always follow. I would say let's follow these druids because we got to make sure we're not lost in these caves. Let's follow the druids to the cave. We could always set some kind of trail behind us to come back and forth when we want to.
Pebbles.
Yeah, pebbles or something.
Breadcrumbs, those work.
Until little critters eat it.
What? Who eats bread?
Well,
I'm gonna
is the
call
wine
it
that
tonight.
important, or do we want to just go back?
I yawn. I vote for home.
Yeah, I think I want to go home too.
Although it would be interesting if everybody around here, or at least that town we were in, said that they don't get any of the wine. We could just take everybody out of their misery here. But that's a lot of effort. I just say we go home. We could always come back. But there's no way we're getting this house into that cave, into the portal. So I wish someone remembered that there was a cave first. Am I correct, DM? This house is not fitting in the cave?
The house is definitely bigger than the cave entrance.
Yes. So that was a flop.
Well, can't we take this thing apart? I mean, this thing's awesome.
All right, so back to voting. I say we go back.
Back home or back to the wine?
No, I say back home. I couldn't. We've been gone for too long. Too many things.
We
have
got
happened.
our vault to worry about.
Right.
Mhm.
Agreed.
Yeah, let's go home.
So I got home. Audis, Adriel.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So I do want to try and land this where it's somewhat inconspicuous, but not too far from the cave.
Because we want to keep our flying house.
Just in case
Heck
we want
yeah.
to keep the flying house. Right.
Okay.
I want to keep the flying house.
Use manage the device again.
And now I roll a 1 and we crash and break it, and
Don't do it.
that's the end of that.
The answer is if I just don't die.
All right. Used one.
CMCU, is that you talking?
Yeah.
There was sound on there.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, you're able. It's a little bit of a rough landing, but you're able to land it.
Good.
The chicken likes take the shot out of the
All right.
land.
Wolfless, you were a man of your word. You gave us the direction. I'm not exactly sure the portal's in here, but this does look. Now that we've landed and we kind of see the cave entrance, does this look right so far, or is there anything
Looks
glaringly
familiar,
wrong?
yeah. No, it looks familiar.
Okay. So you're welcome to continue to join us.
Good. The sooner we get out of here, the better.
All right, keep your guard up because there's probably druids all over the place. Adriel, do you smell anything?
I have to do a search check, right?
I'll leave that up to the DM.
Spot check.
She's
Spot
smelling
check.
for any.
You have like a wildlife lore or something like that?
Yep.
Is there a check for that?
yeah, you can. It's a skill. You would roll like a skill check.
Okay, yeah.
You should. I think that's what it is.
A what is?
Wildlife lore.
Isn't it a skill?
I think so. I have to find it.
Well, it would be on your skill list.
Or is it a feat?
I think it's a feat.
It's a feat. It's a feat.
Then yeah.
Wilderness lore. Yep.
When in doubt, you use the attribute. If you have a skill, it's always going to be higher than your attribute.
Well, it doesn't give me, it just says acquired 16 times, represents your knowledge of the wilderness.
So
Does
it's
it have-
16 plus your wisdom, or what's your main spellcasting stat? Wisdom for druids, right?
Yeah.
So wisdom mod plus 16 plus d20.
No, it's not going to be good.
And it's a 2.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
I jinxed you.
So what are you sniffing for?
I'm trying to pick up a scent of a druid
And
nearby.
then the wind comes really strong, and she smells nothing. Downwind.
Someone farted right when you're sniffing.
Am I still itching?
I was just gonna say that.
So you kind of smell a lot of scents, like old and new. It seems kind of like mixed up, just because it is a little breezy. So could be druidy smell, but you don't know how old it is necessarily.
Okay. Okay, guys, I think I picked something up, but I can't tell which direction it's coming from.
Well, I just say keep your guard up, and I start walking towards the cave.
I stretch. I keep my skeletal back scratcher and start walking with him.
Okay.
And then as I pass Otis, I'm like, this may help you out. And I hand him my skeletal back scratcher.
I immediately start using it.
So you guys are heading to the cave?
Yes.
Yes.
All
Yep.
right, you guys make it to the mouth of the cave?
Yep.
Maybe.
You tell us.
Yeah, you do. And are we entering said cave?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know. I need Otis to do a check first.
What am I
So
checking?
you guys get in the cave, and I'm assuming you're walking in. You're familiar. This does look familiar, so you pretty much know there's not any twists or turns or tricks to it. And you get to the portal, and you see body parts of druids flung all over the room. Just they've been torn apart and fresh blood. So this was done very recently, and we are going to end it here for dramatic effect and because I'm tired.
Ooh.
Probably a good move.
All right.
All right, I got my dog in. I'll be right back.
And move the weights.
Hell's coming.
So what do you guys want to do now? Oh, Talitha,
Yeah.
you were, what are you? What's your total experience?
I'm not even close to 17. I don't even have 16.1 yet.
Well,
Okay.
at one quest a night, that's not helpful.
Yeah. Okay.
I was planning on getting on this week to do more night revels, but I'll do more this weekend.
Yeah, but even Night Rebels isn't really going to level you up fast.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Not after that first
It's
run.
not very good. I mean, the quest itself to get keys, it's like 4,000 XP, but I mean, I do it a lot. That's why I was finishing them anyway, because.
The first time you do the quest, it's good experience.
Mm-hmm.
Second time, then it's not so much.
There is for people who want to farm keys, Voodoo and I were like we had made a full group the other day and we ran in there. So actually when you're grouped with a bunch of people, the key drop sucks. it like decreases.
Yeah.
And through people just practicing and through trial and error, the best way for the most keys actually is just you by yourself, but you have you fill up the rest of your group with hirelings, like your out. If you got an out, both your owlbears, your cat, maybe the level 3 Illyri, if you have all those things, and and then just run them all in there because you get like 7 or 8 or 9 keys in a run. It's crazy. Not every time, but it's definitely a lot more if you run solo than with people.
Yeah, Kaltarathis said something about that last week.
So but he'll do like one or two runs, and then he goes right out to the auction house and puts a stack of 10 keys up for 19 shards, and they sell right away. I mean,
really?
Yeah, it's a money making thing. You just make crazy money right now.
And shards is awesome. I mean, shards, that's real money.
Yeah. So I sold. I think I had like 2 stacks. I put them up for 21 shards, and they sold. But the thing is, the auction house, it's one to post it. Costs you a shard to post it, and then what I get back in the mail is 15 shards when somebody buys it. So that's costing me 6 shards, at least 6 shards.
Right.
Yeah, but you still end up more.
Yeah, I mean, I get 15 shards out of it, but. I hate the auction house taking a cut of shards. Platinum I understand, but shards, even if they did take it, maybe just like the 1 shard posting fee. But man, don't take 25% of the profit. What you put it up for.
Well, yeah, shards are real money, so I get that.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to use real money to get shards, because you wouldn't get much, but you can get DDO points for free just by questing and stuff like that, but you're never going to get a huge amount of points. It's going to buy you a huge amount of shards. So most shards come from people buying them with the points.
I got tons of points when I did hardcore.
Don't tell the secret.
Yeah, that's all the quests, all the level, all the favor.
Yeah.
And then every single time you die and you restart, you get more of it.
Yeah, that too.
So I'm curious. So I've heard multiple times that that philosophy of just going in by yourself with a hireling, maybe just one other person. But is the same amount of keys drop each time, or approximately? I know it's a random drop, and it's just divided among 6, or is there really a higher key drop when there's less people?
No, it's just I think it's just split. If it's you and other people. Then
we ran with 6 of us in there the other day. We were all fire sorts too, so we decimated the place. But we got nothing. I mean, I didn't get any keys. Voodoo didn't get any keys. Gijo and all the other guys, they didn't get nothing. Nobody got any keys.
Oh, so it really was.
They don't even drop.
Well, tonight we were getting some keys, and when I was doing Night Revels or this by myself last weekend, there were a few times where, like, I think there was one day I got on and I wasn't getting anything, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna stop playing because I'm not getting anything. I only had gotten 1 key, and I was playing for a while. And I just wonder if it's really extremely random.
It is random, but he like I said, he has a spreadsheet that he made, and of course from other people talking, and it seems like the most keys drop if you do 5 over whatever level you are.
So and
15,
do it by yourself.
20, and that just seems like the money number right there. So
well, it'd be interesting if we're doing this as a group right now to go just up, because I think we just took at level.
I feel like Voodoo is to CMCU like Tog is to us.
Yeah.
Who's Tog?
Exactly.
Tog is the best player we've ever seen.
He's only the great. He is DDO.
Tog, is it Tog Wink or Tog Wick or whatever?
TAUG.
TAUG.
He's a Sarlona guy.
We're friends. I can tell you if he's on.
He's a friend.
Actually, there's a restraining order against all of us.
He's on.
I creeped him out.
He's on. He's level 4 now.
Well,
And he's still a better healer than us.
He's a barbarian. He can still heal better than any of us.
Dude, that was what Tog's claim to fame is. Like anytime I play with him, he just, and it doesn't matter what class he is. He'll be like a barbarian, and he'll end up healing me like right before I die, and I'm like, that's amazing. Like you're not even a healer, and you do a better job healing than I do.
As a healer.
It's just being especially if you play some of these for a long time. It's just being self-aware of everything that's going on at one time,
which we will need next life.
So when does Cal find that self-awareness? When does that happen?
Never.
I'm just asking for a friend.
I can't figure out what this ghost wolf pack does.
Oh,
that's a huge one.
All your wolves went out. I saw it. It looked amazing.
It's a nice ability.
What do they do?
It's
you
an
ever
area
see
attack.
Lord of the Rings? At the Lord of the Rings, the third one, with the
Or the first one,
Ghost.
horses down the river.
Yeah, that's the one he's talking about.
No,
he said the third one. He's talking about the ghosts off the boat.
Yeah, when the ghosts come off the boat.
But it's a really powerful ability. You got to read the description, but it probably needs a save, which your stats suck for. So that's probably why you're not seeing much.
Yeah.
So remember when I told you my lightning spell points were what they were? I think I was looking at the wrong thing because I think I told you it was like 20 or 40 or something like that. I just found next to my spell points, I think you've told me this before, but in my spell power, I found that my electric is at 115 actually.
Oh, now that's better.
Yeah.
That's better.
You still want it like at your level over 200.
Oh, come on. Why?
Mine is for force, which is my main stat, 267.
Yeah.
My smallest sonic is like 189, repair 190. Everything else is over 200.
It has to be because you guys have. It has to be because you guys have so many lives.
You should be able to get to 200. You might not be able to do 268 like Cirrus has, but you should be over.
Because that's not a past life driven thing.
Correct.
There's no
By level 20, you're supposed to be over 300.
Okay, so I do follow the build pretty closely, and
Here.
Now that you found the actual enhancement trees.
well, yeah, but
Right.
I still feel brand new at this game, guys. I've been playing for like a year, and I feel still like I'm still.
Well, there's a lot of detail. It's a
Yeah.
there's
Actually,
a lot
I think it's been a year for you.
It has been. I started playing the first season of Hardcore.
Yeah.
Listen, Kel and I have been playing for a lot longer than that, and we still don't know what we're doing, so.
There's, I think, 5 classes that I never played.
No. I have your classes. There's way more than 5. You are. When I went through it to figure out what I could get you for past lives, you are one of the worst. You have 6 total.
Tanithor has to be close to Cal now.
Tanithor has more than Cal now.
Tanithor's been moving slow. I haven't been doing much with Tanithor.
Even Darvith has 7 now.
Woohoo!
I think there's 14 or 15. I counted it. So you guys are halfway there.
Take that.
So getting Wizard will be nice because what you guys don't realize is if you ever play a caster, one of the nice things about Past Life Wizard is it's an automatic DC to every single school. So rather than taking Enchantment or Necro for your feat, you end up taking Past Life Wizard and you get it for all schools. So that's another reason why I want you guys to get this one.
No, that'd be nice.
It is
I have
nice.
6 class past lives.
Yes, as I said, 6.
Yeah, okay.
Now, one nice thing that you do have that I don't think Darvith has, although he didn't send it to me, is you have all 4 abilities from the Epic Past Lives.
I'm back in.
I don't like all your 4 past lives, but you do have at least a clicky that you can.
I
sent
sent
each one.
those, didn't I?
I don't know if you have 4. You didn't send me them. No, I don't know about your Epic Past Lives.
Oh, I'll send it to you tonight. Because, yeah, mine I have...
So
She dropping some earthquake.
I saw 2 keys last round, Cirrus and Cal.
We're doing it 5 levels higher this time.
Oh, good. So I'll have to watch for heals.
Oh, I'm sorry. I sent you iconic past lives.
Yes.
Not epic past lives.
Correct.
All right.
Do
So
you
for
have-
epic, I have 2 epic past lives. I have fast healing and fortification.
That's makes sense.
Literally everything we do is political. This realization is what has given my life.
Uh-oh, what's going on?
Remember, we're 5 levels higher, so don't take on too much by yourself unless your name is Cirrus.
I turned that beholder to stone. Oh, I got mother effing mummy rat.
Well, we're still streaming. If we're gonna do mother effing, then
I didn't say it.
by
Mets-
the way, I think I mentioned it the last time, but with our undead characters, no mummy rat. Not possible.
I know.
Because you can't be diseased. You can be cursed, but not diseased.
Given how much I hate mummy rat, I think I deserve a gold star for that much self-restraint. You all still there?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
How do
Just
you
got really
avoid
quiet.
it?
You
Kill
really-
mummies faster.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've tried facing
Or-
away.
or
like a
you're-
Medusa. It doesn't matter.
A paladin or a monk will be immune.
No, I get it.
A paladin or a good monk will be immune.
I get it.
Are we talking about in real life or
High school.
high school? So
Is
no
anyone-
one got a little nostalgia hit from that Castlevania concert? Am I the only one?
I saw
Not
an
yet.
hour and something minutes, and I turned it immediately off.
Is it a con? What is it?
Yeah, it's a concert. It's some like I don't know symphony or band or someone doing music from the Castlevania games.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, give me those negative levels. And mummy
Jeez.
rat.
Give it all. Give it.
5 negative levels and mummy rat. Thank you.
Stop,
Typical Friday.
stop riding
Typical.
like a mummy.
I have an itch from something. Yeah, mummy rat.
I thought that was pretty funny. I had fun with that,
No, that was awesome.
and I appreciate Darvith. You played it pretty well. So thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
He failed. He owed it to you.
Yeah.
Let this
Ooh,
be a
7
lesson.
negative
At
lives.
59, for all of you, don't piss off Carrick. Because you're not going to pass. You have a 1 in 20 chance.
5%.
So we did this 5 levels above our level. I didn't get anything yet.
Yeah,
I still have 1
oh,
key.
I see 1 key. See me, see you just got 1.
Oh.
And he's
Yeah.
not even doing anything.
It's random. It's still
I
random.
still think it's super random. Yeah.
There's
This
nothing.
just gets
There's
divided up by
not
6.
any.
And I honestly wonder if the game does it in a way where it's like the game itself allows so many keys to be given off in so much time. So depending on how many people are actually playing on the server,
I don't
it
know.
depends.
I'd be willing to bet it's like a Reaper almost. Every time you kill something, there is.
It is. We looked it up.
chance. Yeah. So
We
there's,
looked it up last time. It is.
it's like a
Here's the
problem is
0.5% or.
It's every time you kill something, and if you kill it, you have a greater chance than someone else who does the kill. But which is why, yes, what CMU said, if you go in with a bunch of hires, because it's only you then. So everyone gets the kill, or you get to kill more creatures, which creates more chance to loot, and it's only you, so you get it.
So the nice thing about the higher level is more experience too, so that's going to help.
Yeah, that was 6,000 right there. That was nice. Over 6 grand.
Oh, I got 5,000. But
I had 7.
yeah.
I got mummy rot.
I got a rot.
That's equivalent.
It's my equivalent. I'm in a party with 3 healers and no one got rid of it. Where's Todd when I need him?
I don't care
I
about
don't
spells.
have the ability to get rid of that. So.
I've got wands for it, but that means I would have to change weapons, and that's a lot of work.
Are we doing it again, or what's the plan?
Did
Do you
you get rid
wanna
of
do-
it? Oh, you did get rid of it. Good.
I figured you went to the tavern.
Panacea.
Yeah,
whenever
I'm
you-
considering going for those stupid daggers. I do end up playing dagger characters.
I'm back in.
Let's go daggers.
Yeah, I'm considering it. And there's actually a longbow in there with a similar thing that I'm...
Oh yeah, I used when I did the acid bow build. I used that longbow for any reapers or any undead. I switched to that bow.
Yeah,
From the silver.
It is nice. So
So
I have to look at everything I got last year because I got a lot of stuff last year.
if anyone needs keys, I still have a lot of them.
Sell them on for shards.
Yeah, that's actually brilliant.
I didn't
20
know
for
you could
10.
that.
I would do
Even if
that all
you
day
get
long.
15, yeah.
I mean, because the shard exchange is where all the good stuff is these days. So
Yeah, and like the prices may go down for a little while, but on the last day they will shoot back up again normally because
People want their last
minute.
stuff. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was going to say, so the way that those, the certain weapons that come out with the Ghostbane and Evil Outsider, I mean, that is a Reaper's dream. So anybody, if there's a weapon that you were planning on using for next life that is in there, this would be a good time. Because that's 2 Bane damage types against them.
What was it that you were going to have me do? Because I know we talked separately a little bit.
Yeah, so
you-
obviously you're going to be the rogue. So I haven't officially done your build, but it seems pretty typical of just like an 18-2. 18 wizard to rogue.
Okay.
I don't think I'm going to get too complicated. There's so much junk. I've spent hours and hours in the past 2 weeks looking up stuff. I have sheets of paper with things. The problem is a lot of things is gear specific, and I'm making it more complicated than it needs to be.
what? That's unlike you.
Shocks you.
Why are you doing that this time?
Yeah.
Out of all the times to not do it, you choose now. So being an 18-2, what am I just using some kind of scepter then just to build up whatever spell power? Or am I doing...
No, so you will still be melee with most likely daggers. So you might be a Vistani. I haven't finalized yours yet. But most likely... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Wait, yeah, you're going to be the ranged. So you'll either be a longbow or a crossbow. Most of the builds say the crossbow is better.
Alright, well I got the spectral crossbows from last year.
Oh,
So
that's
we're good.
huge to know. Do you really? For what level?
Oh, heck yeah. All of them?
Oh, then you can pretty much guarantee that's what you're going to be. Because you will dominate Reapers with that.
And not only
from
do I
a
have it...
distance, you'll be able to
Not only
dominate.
do I have it from all levels, but I also have 2 for all levels, so I can double hand them.
So I will keep that. You do not.
Oh, I really do.
He did a lot of it last year.
I got double crossbows, I got double dwarf axes, I got the warhammers all the way
You
through.
got the longbows.
I got the longbows all the way through.
Holy crap.
Yeah, he could be a good inquisitor, rogue
Yeah,
inquisitor.
the Inquisitor was a big one.
What I did though is I only went up to I think to level 20 on all my weapons. So figure out which one you want me to do, and then I'll get the last two. 'Cause I think it's only 24 and
I got it.
28.
Yeah, because that's where. I just got a key. Nice. Oh, and see you did. Yeah, I'll let you know because the Reapers the Epics is where you're gonna need it. Our beginning Epics, our levels 20, 24. I think we're gonna struggle some. So you having higher level will be good. But it's funny to hear Strim Tom about it. Like, if you listen to him, us being undead Pale Masters, we should just dominate, considering what he was doing with his character.
Yeah, I ended up having to buy 2 bank slots last year just to fit all of my Rebel equipment that I built.
But inventory is working as intended.
As intended.
Just keep everything.
And don't worry about those cosmetics.
I mean, it's ridiculous how you have to have mules for your gear. I mean, because I think 13 characters that are mules, like heroics, 1 to 4 heroics, 5 to 8 heroics, 9 to 12. I have that all way up to 20.
Do you really?
How do you keep track of even what's on them?
Exactly.
Because the surname, I name it, what levels they are.
Wow.
That's why I said I have a character named Heroics, and then the surname is 1 to 4, and then I have one called Heroics set items, and then I have Epic. Got a guy named Epic, and then the surname is 20.
Right, but when you level, you have to switch to that person, look through all of their gear.
Yeah, but I have it organized.
Right?
I have it organized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But once
I've
it goes,
spent,
once you.
Entire day.
Oh, right, because you're not doing anything with those characters. So once you have it in the pouch or the yeah, I guess that makes sense. Knowing is all get out, but it makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, it's time consuming, make them, and then if I need more space, and I normally have to, I have log on my other account with a level 30, and then take those guys to the highest quests that give the most favor, which is like invaders for coin lords. All the ones that give you 18 favor and stuff like that. Just run my other guy through it, my mule, so he can open up bank slots. It's a time sink. I spend too much time doing stupid stuff in the game.
Yeah, I'm not.
I playing on 2 servers anymore because I'm spending way too much money. I've already leveled four or 5 guys on this server to level 30 already in TR.
Jeez.
When are you doing your papers?
Hey, do you guys want to run then some quests so we can get ingredients, or what do you guys want to do?
Let's do it.
I'm open.
Is there?
That's my yes vote.
That was.
Can you just say no from now on?
Then it comes out the other end.
Yeah, but I don't have to hear that then.
Well, I don't know. Then.
I'm going to move the mic.
All right.
Which who needs ingredients? Let's not do the annoying one. So ringleader's great. Ravagement's fine. What do you guys want?
Ringleader. Let's do ringleader.
All right, ringleader it is.
Depending on the levels that people need, they're going to need every ingredient anyway. I don't know if it matters. Ooh,
That's true too. I was going to go take a quick look real quick to see what levels, because I may have done the crossbows up to 30 already.
Really? Well, that'd be good to know.
I mean, even if I did it, I could easily get them now. So it's not the. Oh, I'm getting lagged.
Yeah, I think the one that I don't like, probably the one the most I don't like, is the one that's similar to Coalescence Chamber.
Yeah, we're not doing that one.
I hate that. And you can skip through a lot of that stuff. You can just run past everything. Literally run past everything, but still pain they're in.
So, a thing to think about, I don't think we're going to know it until we actually do it, unless we want to do a dry run with level 1 characters, or like new characters, is I did read something that 3 Pale Masters maybe even 4 Pale Masters, having the auras up could cause a lot of lag.
Here, let's split up here.
Well, there's way too much lag. I can't do anything. Thank you for the heals. Trying to come out. I'm gonna try and blind him.
Heals.
Oh, Cirrus.
Why'd you do that?
What are you doing in here dead? Get up.
Thank you.
Level 20 is nothing to jack around with.
Sure is something to gym around with, though.
Yeah. It's funny. Anyway, going back to what I was saying. So there might be too much lag with all of that. So we'll have to see. Only one person complained that, and he didn't say it from experience. He said it from, because I guess it happens with, there's another aura that happens with.
Clerics.
Clerics
have the healing aura.
Warlocks, but maybe it was clerics.
Well, because I think the issue is the visibility. It's the graphics. It's not anything other than the graphics. That's what causes the lag.
Well, then that would be person specific, depending on their computer and its processing speed.
Well, but the game slows down because I have to animate your aura, my aura, and the other person's aura. So it's both the individual and the game because you have so many overlapping auras.
So that could end
These these kobold shamans are tough.
Yeah, they're not messing around.
Did we skip? Do we have to go the other way just to get all the stars? I don't think we did this one yet.
I thought we did every one
The
of them.
Harbor Dasher was in here and they took it out. They changed it. They swapped it around. I don't know why they did.
Because it was too
It
easy.
was too easy.
Yeah, but Haberdash has been around for a long time. It was even around all last year. They didn't switch it out.
Oh,
You're
you're in a
You're
trap.
fighting in a
Trap. I figured that out.
I didn't think that there were traps in these.
Someone died. Oh, Wolf died. How did that happen?
Oh.
I mean, Flanders, just when I watch all the damage that goes up, it's like.
Yeah, well, I'm
And
very
it's-
glad that you're going to go that route, because as I was reading up on it, I'm like, someone needs to go prismatic spray.
It's an SLA. It's 6 spell points. That's the thing. I don't run out of spell points. I don't even come close. I should probably in here because these aren't undead, are they? Oh, they are. I was gonna say I should be testing color spray, but they're undead. Yeah, that was a star. We wanted to come that way. Now we'll get the last 2 stars. So I don't think we did this one last week.
This might be the new one that they did instead of Haberdasher. Because, yeah, we didn't. Because there's now
Yeah, there was no
traps.
traps last week.
Nope.
Mhm.
And we did every one that was available.
There's a trap right, or not. Looks like someone took care of that one.
It's a one-time trap.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't take care of anything.
It's always good to have a trapper. And he's going to be our trapper on Reaper 6.
You're welcome.
The only thing, it's a cone. The new, so I have to just make sure I get close enough for the
Right.
cone to work.
Oh, nice. That was a good one. I don't know if it did anything. But
It looks cool.
one of the times that she did it, we killed everybody before it even got there.
that's always the problem, though.
Welcome.
You guys kill everything so fast.
That's a good problem.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's not a bad problem.
this is true. But then I can't kill anything.
Right, but then there's nothing left to kill you.
What? No.
Oh, well, except for now.
31,000. Nice.
Yep, see, that was the new one.
Mm-hmm.
That was worthwhile.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
this is they've had this quest last year.
So there.
No.
I know.
I don't remember.
Fact.
Well, you would remember better. You played it.
Would you though?
I just don't remember this one last year, but
I don't remember it either.
Well, something have to give because Haberdasher was there last year.
yeah.
Haberdash was the short one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
It's
gone.
really short.
But we
Okay.
did do that last week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was there.
they just got rid of it. It was there and they got rid of it. They changed it out.
Right.
Why did they get rid of it?
I don't
I
know.
would assume just the easiness of it.
I mean, it's like 2 minutes in and out.
And you can't even get full. Well, I guess you can't do a Reaper here. Because even on a regular Haberdasher, you can't get Reaper
Alright,
points,
what do
can
we
you?
got?
Only-
Enough?
Only if you get lucky and actually get a Reaper, then you can get Reaper points because you need to kill 10. You get 10 deaths for Reaper. There's 9 in the quest, so 1 Reaper shows up and you can get Reaper experience for it.
So what are we doing this time?
Yeah, what does anyone want or need?
I need everything because I haven't decided.
Yeah.
So I don't care what we do. Darvis,
So
did you
what-
find out what you needed?
I'm at the bank right now on the ship. So what is it that you want me to do? Do you want me to do Inquisitor? Do you want me to do?
Well, let me know if you have all crossbows all the way through 30, so that way I just know you're already.
Well, he can make it. He can make it now. He's got the bows and he's got the crossbow. Just pick which way you guys want to go. It's like they both like each other. Just one of them try and kiss the other already. Just pick one. Which would you rather play, Darby? Would you rather do the bow or the Inquisitor?
Oh, it's the Spectral Great Crossbow. That's why I only have one of them because of that. Because it is the Spectral.
And it's the great crossbow.
Yeah.
Okay, so right, so you can't have two anyway,
Right. So yeah, I would only have one of those then.
which is fine because there's some benefits to that as well. Inquisitor, you don't have to have the two.
But it looks like I have level 20 of that, and then on the bow. Did I do the bow last year? I don't know if I did the bow. Thought I did.
Yeah, you made the bow. I know you made the bow.
Oh, yep, there it is. Spectral longbow. I have the longbows too, all the way up to level 20.
And I know Talitha did the great axe.
Yeah.
Well, oh, right. So I wouldn't be able to do the Inquisitor. So I would probably do.
You could still do Inquisitor, you just use the heavy. There's still benefits to the Inquisitor with heavy. So don't worry about that.
You know what's worth? Could be. Hey, Cal, is the Eternal Wand of Disrupted Dead worth it?
I've never used it. It doesn't seem to me to be worth it. It doesn't seem to me like it's ever high enough level.
I'm probably going to go the Inquisitor route for you because in order to do well with a longbow, Darvith, you would need probably Ranger on top of that. And so if we kept you 18-2, you could keep Inquisitor then. And then I think it would just be easier.
That's fine.
You do like ranged, right? Like I'm not just making that up.
No, I do. I mean, I've played enough of it. You can see
Right.
my past lives and stuff.
Right.
I will say, if you guys are looking for things to get, like the Augment Ruby of Endless Night, that's a pretty good augment. Never bad to have that. Same thing about the Ruby of the Vampire Damage. Wait, let me double check. Vampire damage isn't that good. Ghost Touch. Yeah, but Endless Night, that augment is a nice augment to have to drop it on weapons.
Let's do crossbow.
odds are you're still going to need everything because you're going to need a 20, a 24, a 28, and so you still need almonds. You'll still need. That's why I don't think it'll matter.
Oh wow, they have stackable festive intelligence stacks, Flander. I'm looking at the consumables.
They keep on saying the festive doesn't stack with anything.
Oh really?
But you're saying it does? Yeah.
Well,
Hey,
it's supposed to because it's a different name.
Yeah, it's a different name than it should.
They don't make the weapons past 20.
Yeah, but
What?
in the past, they said that festive doesn't stack with regular crap. Otherwise, I would have been all over it. It's in the forums. You could Google it.
Yep, the spectral weapons do not go past the 20.
No, that's not true. There's spectral weapons past 20.
Not these. You do a search on any weapon, it ends at 20.
Interesting.
Spectral longbow, level 24. Spectral longbow, 28. I'm looking at it right now.
I did a search on the wraps are only 20. The great crossbow is only 20.
Spectral, you want a screenshot of this? Fine. I'll show you a screenshot of this.
Yeah, I'm looking at Spectral Great Crossbow 24, 28.
I type in crossbow, I get level 20 only.
And it accepts sentience. That's nice too.
Yeah, the 28 does.
Look at that. I just sent it to you guys. Here's the crossbow. It's on page 3.
Yeah, you should just.
I only got one page. When I search spectral crossbow,
Stop
I only
doing
get
spectral. Just don't do search. Just go because I don't do search either.
Yeah, everything goes 24, 20, 24, and
Page
28.
2 and page 3 are your Spectral Great Crossbow.
All right, I need some cinnamon and almonds in my life.
Okay.
All right, which is that?
He's going to need cinnamon at some point. Yeah, you're still going to need everything. That's what I see here.
Here, let's do under new management, but someone needs to give me a key.
Okay.
Because I only got one out of all those runs we just did.
Here.
Yeah, you just won't need apple, it looks like, Tarvith.
How do I? Oh yeah, I
If
remember.
you're doing crossbow.
Thank you. You have to hit accept on your
Oh
side.
yeah.
There you go. All right, under new management or ravagement, everyone?
Yeah, you buy it.
20 again?
All right, first one to the right.
Yeah,
You can walk
20.
down.
20?
Yeah.
20.
Oh, this one. That's right.
Yeah, this one's not bad.
No. It's just, it's annoying because it's on a timer.
Oh, so you can't finish faster.
Right.
It's still pretty fast, though.
First star.
All right, everybody's in, right? Oh, wait, where's CMCU?
Oh, shoot. We already started.
That's okay. As long as
Second
he's
star.
in. Does he have a key? Is he on?
I didn't know y'all went back in. Which one y'all go in?
The first one, right? Ravish.
New ravagement.
Oh, okay.
It's almonds. Ooh, lag.
Yeah, and I was talking to Stream Tom. He said, you know, if you want a healer for the group, he said, because I had thought about, you know, like doing a cleric and just casting, you know, inflict wounds and harm and
Right.
stuff like that. And
Yep.
he said, you know, the best way to go is doing an alchemist.
That's interesting.
I haven't seen one of those in the party yet.
Well, the reason why I didn't like the cleric using inflict light wounds is because you still have to have the wizardry anyway, so you can be the pale master to get the regular heals.
But I think that might actually be kind of cool. Doing Alchemist maybe because it was a class that I never really got a chance to play using Autobot. But
oh, you did?
yeah, I didn't. I did the same thing with Monk, and I forget what other class. I didn't. I hated them, so I went through them. But it's a challenge, and I just didn't feel like I didn't want to mess with it at the time. It'd be pretty interesting.
You guys want to do that one again?
Sure.
Yeah.
That might be the last one for me. I'm at 82 action points, by the way. 2.8 million.
Nice. I'm at 93 now.
How you're gaining? That's interesting.
It's the little bonuses with the kills. And then
Monster Manual.
The Monster Manual as well as the daily rolls.
Yep, they let you go over. Makes sense. Yeah, I'm a million away from cap. Because I'm 2.8.
Yep. I am.
Is everyone in?
315.
Nice. Wait, 3.15? That's it?
315,000.
Oh, away from the
max.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So
everybody in?
As soon as we're ready, Vale will have me in it.
Oh yeah, Vale. What's that other? Kenneth Slayers. Yeah, I mean it'll be easy for you to get
Once
that.
Once we say we can go for it, yeah.
Just turn 18 and you run 5 quests or something, you'll be done.
Right.
I mean, with the full group like this, if we really wanted to write, but of course that always requires getting stuff that not everybody can get. I was gonna say because you like Slayer pots and XP pot. You can go out and do Slayers in an hour and get yourself up a couple levels.
I was thinking about that because I'm like, why do I have so many more Reaper points than Cal? And part of the reason is I rarely do Slayers, and I know Cal, you love doing Slayers because you don't get Reaper. You don't, but you love Orchard. That's like your go-to.
Sure.
And you don't get Reaper for that.
Right.
Yeah, I love Slayers, especially at Epic, because you can go from 20 to 30 in like 8 hours, and just bang.
First time through Epic, it's so easy because you get all those first time bonuses.
Yeah.
I mean, it is surprisingly fast to go from 20 to 30. I can usually do it in 3 days without trying.
Right. I mean, you do Grim Disturbance. That's like the first one, and then that'll get you up to like 22, something like 22, 23, and hell, you do the other one, Orchard Slayers, or.
Yep. Yeah, Orchard Slayer is like a little over it's almost 2 million if you do all of Orchard Slayer with some bonuses going.
Yeah.
All right, I think that calls it for me.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I used the 2 keys you gave me, Talitha, so thank you.
I could give you more. I just didn't have. I don't know how to
split them up. Shift.
Yeah. Oh.
You kind of hold it with your cursor. You hold down Shift, and then you move the cursor over, and it'll then ask you for a number you want to split it up into.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, I know now.
I'll look up that Alchemist, especially if that's something you'd be interested in.
Yeah, I'll probably talk to Strim a little bit more about it to see, see what.
I wonder why he thinks that would be a healer, though.
Oh, they have healing. Alchemy has a lot of healing.
Yeah, the flask that you can throw.
But
they have a whole
negative.
I don't know if it's negative, but I know that I know normal healing. They're a pretty strong healer.
I think it's in like the inflict ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely take a look at that.
That's you be careful looking into it because you'll lose another 4 hours. Because they have this whole system. It's like a combination. Like you know how Monk has 3 of these attacks in a row unlocks a finisher.
Yeah. That's why I didn't want to play
Al-
monk.
Oh.
Alchemist has the same thing, like cast three types of spells or something like that, and then you get stronger. Like there's a stance, and then there's the spells you cast in that, and then all that reinforces each other as long as you stick to that like sphere. I think there's 3 and 3, so I think there's like 9 combinations if I remember correctly. But it's like it's a lot.
There was a YouTube video I was watching of a guy who was doing like very high Reaper, soloing it, and there's like a specific order of stuff that he throws in, and some of the stuff slows everything down to a crawl, and then everything becomes blind, and then it set him up where it reduced his amount of spell point cost when he casted stuff, and then he started throwing the big stuff. I mean, it's like a lot of stuff you have to remember, but I mean, I guess if you have it all set up in an order, you just do, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row, and as long as you don't mess up and skip a key or something.
Well, and earlier when I had said about, it would be good for us to have a little bit even more CC, as I'm looking at one of the enhancement trees, the apothecary, there could be benefits there. So yeah, this is.
Yeah, and I like CC too. That's pretty, and they definitely, Alchemists definitely have good CC. You can do some crowd control.
So okay.
Like I said, I'll look into it. I'll research it either tonight or tomorrow.
Just don't forget about your papers.
No, I already did them. Like I said, I half-assed them. I wrote whatever. The professor I have doesn't really care. I think he even reads them. Not with this COVID thing. He just doesn't want to mess with all that stuff. I think he just wants to kick back, collect a paycheck himself.
Nice.
I want that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because like in my one class,
wait! I didn't know you were applying for Court of Arms job. Don't.
Yeah, like one of the classes I had a question in, and he was like, he's from Turkey too, so he has like this funny accent. He's like, this is your senior student. Ask each other, help each other out. I'm too busy to answer questions. I'm like, God, what kind of professor is this?
The kind that wins.
Yeah.
That wins.
All right, we're done.
Yeah.
Same time next week.
Yep.
And level 16 for next week.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I probably got enough experience for 20.